Don't mind me. I'm just grooving to the Swap Shop theme tune. How are we all doing? Evening all. Hope you enjoyed that little beginning. It's something new from my friend and yours. That is Pete on the Retro Tip. Thank you for that, sir. Just thought we would just try and up the game a little bit because why not, really? Why not? You know, I've been doing this for some time now. So I thought I would put a couple of pence in the old meter and go out on the old StreamYard. So all is good. Right. It's Sunday. It's that time when we like to do some trading with the fellow tubers. It's just starting to rain, which is always good. And we are looking forward to an interesting night of... We could have some big hitters because we got one particular tuber. The last time he was on, sold half of Capricorn, hold of Capcom's library to a fellow tuber. However, we still have other great tubers as well selling their wares. And I have a few bits to get shot of today. Right. So let's quickly get into the comments before we do anything. Oh, actually, I went to the booter today, which was hilarious. I got a few bits, which I will do a video. I'm going to do a video maybe tomorrow afternoon. I'll catch up with a video. Make one up and get it chucked up. And I went to my local car. I went two in total. Went to Dunton's and to another one that Sega Saturn lad will say because I met him there. Sega Saturn lad. I think he opened the car boot because his car was the first car in the fucking car park. He must have been there putting out the fucking cones or something. The fucker. But yeah, I got to see Sega Saturn lad Scott, which was good. Well, I didn't see him when he was walking down the road. He looked like a little Albanian. He had like some stupid hat on and a jumper. But regardless, he was walking around. We had a little walk. I got a couple of bits. Nothing out of this world. Just some, bits and pieces. And that was it. So let's see who's in the comments, and then we will get cracking. Right. Okay. So it's much more. Best time. Swap Shop, of course. Rock and roll, how we doing? Sega Saturn lad, how we doing? Game Shack, evening, you beautiful. Hello, sir. Oi, oi, cockers. 2E. Retro Game Revive, Sean. Goodwin's Place, Craig, how we doing? Retro Bait. Evening all. Evening King of the Microwaves. Fucking hell, microwaves. Hey up. Hey, haha, cheese-tastic. Love it. You got to love it. Evening, chaps. Sega Zombie. Bloody hell, production value has gone up. Like I said, I put extra pound in the meter, and that's what came out of it, so it's all good. I'm always late, so I have never seen that intro. No, that's the first time you've seen the intro, so that's a good one. Oh, my God, that wine glass. Yeah, your wine glass is shocking, Paul. Willie Ball, how we doing? Rob Gernardini, how we doing, sir? Sai, how we doing? Jack Greeley's in the house here with glasses. Did he get a government grant for that intro? I've gone Patreon. I'm now charging 50p for everyone who's watching tonight for my Patreon. Who we got here? Sorry, Lane Dad Retro Game. How we doing? You all right, fella? Colin Cox, how we doing, sir? Gav Retrohead, hello, sir. Heaps. That man has to win YouTuber of the month. Someone fucking nominate him for fuck's sake. I would, but I'm not. I didn't win this time around, so I can't fucking nominate him. Roger, how we doing, sir? Pedro, how we doing? I can't say your name, but Ozan, you must be Ed's friend. How we doing, mate? You good? Retro Fun for Everyone. That's a good name. How you doing, mate? Mike, how we doing? Needed a leather jacket to be a legit Albanian. You'd be surprised, mate. They all wear tracksuit, Lonsdale's. Albanian car wash for you. Horatio Van Basten. Right, I could be all night. Adam, how we doing? Evening, how we doing? Right, anyway, let's get a few people in. Let's get in the two pillars for the beginning. So the two of the gents who been on this for some time now, great YouTubers. The first one is the legend himself, Sega Zombie. How are you, sir?
Evening, chaps. Are we all right?
How is things with you? What did you do today? Any booting? Oh, yes, you did go booting.
I did.
I saw what you got.
It was a different booter today because it is quite big, but there was no games. There was nothing like that. But I got some absolutely banging Blu-rays and DVDs. I was well chuffed.
Got some good CDs as well, mate.
Yeah, some good albums.
The old disc changer in the car must be going on.
Yeah, I love it. You know, most people's, if you've got a modern car, you don't have a CD player in it, do you? Because Jay was like, I ain't got a CD player in my car. And I said, I made sure my car had a CD player, you know. I'm that retro.
Well, there we go, innit? But good, I'm glad you're there, mate. And the other pillar of this it's going to be 4 standing tonight, building is Fob.
Evening, lads. You both all right?
How are you?
I'm good, thanks, mate. I'm good.
Did you boo her today? You go booing?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Me too. He got up nice and early this morning and hit the field early. Seen Wish Wash there. It was pretty slow to start with, and then we both had a couple of bits and picked them up. We came away happy, you know.
Good.
We came away all right. You know, it was all right. It was nice till it started raining. But we exited then, you know. So.
Yeah, that's what kind of happened. Like I walked one, and it started to rain a little bit. Then I went to Scott took me to another one. Sega Saturn lad Scott took me to another one, and there was fuck all there anyway. But anyway, it started to rain, so I was kind of happy that I come home. If you know what I mean. Like by the time I done what I had to do, I was like, oh, fuck walking around that. But, you know, it's like it's raining now. I don't know about for you guys, but it's actually pissing down now where I am. It's on my conservatory's roof. I can hear it, so it's not good. But regardless, right, let's get the gents in now. We have got. He's keep drinking. This geezer, like I swear to God, he should be sponsored by either Stella or by a red wine company. He's fucking. Wait till we get on the stream properly, you fucker, before you get pissed. It's retro bait. Look at him.
Howdy.
Filthy animal. We've got the fucking glass out and everything.
Yeah.
How are you, sir? You good?
I'm fantastic. I just love that intro. It's the final bit that I saw before it starts is me with a glass of red wine. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Nice. That's it now. It's there. I've made it.
Yeah, it's like I said, I thought I'd just up the game a little bit. Why not?
I like it.
Why not? Why not? But no, Paul, thank you very much, mate. I appreciate it.
Yeah, looking forward to tonight. Had some good crack before we started, so I think we're in for a good one.
Tui's asking, is your mic up? It's over your head, is it?
Do I have to? Oh yeah, no, I don't use. I don't use this one. I don't use it. I use the one right over there because you know how loud I am. And when I use this one,
lad, you're very quiet, very softly spoken.
When I use this one, yeah, I'll just get muted. So, nah.
So the next gentleman, we've got. It's funny tonight because we've got 3 Robs on. Like I said in the chat, we've got 3 Robs on tonight. So they're saying you're very quiet, Paul. So maybe if you can adjust your sound, maybe I can hear you. You ain't lad, but you are there, sir. You're not like rain. Way away.
Yeah, I did it just because normally I'm loud as fuck. Right.
Hey?
Okay.
You play with it, and I'll get the next person in.
Hopefully that's a bit better.
Okay, right. So let's do this, gentleman, because he's been on the swap shop before. Good friend of mine, very local to me, has amazing hair, very well kept. He looks very good tonight. I said to him, "You're looking good tonight, mate." He's got a nice angle, and he's having a drink as well. He's drinking. And we're going to catch him now. It's Rob, Essex Retro.
Cheers, mate. Everyone good?
Yep. You?
Yeah, all good. Couldn't be better.
Glad you're back, mate. Second time.
Yes, good to be here.
You got some stuff to show, or you're just going to cheer on, or?
No, plenty of stuff. I'm not sure anyone will want any of it, but
hey, listen, your shit is someone else's treasure, mate. You never know.
Could be. You never know.
Right, Fob's hair is looking. There we go. Fob's hair is looking very.
You can't tell.
He must be a few cases in by now. It's 8 o'clock.
He was giving me shit the other day about my grey hair, and I explained to him that my wife had brought me this shampoo that it's for grey and white hair, and I said it makes it go silver. So he said, send me a picture. So I sent him a picture. He said it's still fucking grey. I said, yeah, but it's gradual, isn't it? Give it a chance to work. I've only used it once, but you know, stuff like this, yeah.
But Tui's got golf bunkers. Like that's what I call them. Like you've got the old started to recede here, so it's like the sand pit in the old golfers. That's what he's got the side bits, bless him. Right, the next person. No, don't say anything. You keep drinking. This tuber hasn't been on Swap Shop for some time, and I'm always love to have him on. Another really good friend of mine, one of the first proper tubers I met back in the day. He's 9 foot tall. He's my friend and yours. It's Champion 2D Rob.
Hello,
Rob.
Yeah. By the way, that's 10 feet tall, Lee. Not 9
Sorry.
feet tall. Don't underplay me, please.
You're even above the camera.
When even it's the camera's
down.
on like maximum zoom out.
I got to bring it all the way. There you go.
Are you filming from Google Earth? Is that a Google Earth camera? Is it like...
It is. It's the only way. Satellite camera.
Yeah. Right. Thank you, Rob. It's good to have you back.
Good to be back.
Right. I'm going to go first. I've got a couple of little bits. Not a lot. I've got a couple of little bits. Obviously, I picked up a few bits last week, and that's I've got a few things here. So I'm going to go first. So you guys can quickly run to the toilet or whatever while I put myself on solo. There we go. Right. Okay. So I've done this for a little while. So I've got some souvenir stuff because I went through the stuff I had and what I haven't got, and this is what I'm letting go. So hit me up. We've got Mortal Kombat on the Super Nintendo. We've got Total Carnage, Street Fighter 2. Got 2 copies of Star Wing. We've got Sim City, Time Slip, a box copy of
Games Room Tour 1.
what was that?
He's making a video while we're on you. Probably.
Listen, it don't fucking. It doesn't. I don't. Oh, anyway. Super Mario All Stars, a little bit faded on one side in the color. No manual, obviously, but the game is there. And then the last Super Nintendo game, and I'll move on to you guys. Spin Dizzy Worlds. It's got the manual. It's all good. Needs an iron. 2E, maybe you can iron it. It's got a little tear just in the corner, but it is all complete. That's what I've got, gents. Right. Sega Zombie, sir. Over to you.
Right, okay. I've got a mixed bag. I'm just wondering where to start. I'll start with modern stuff. Jade, her lads want to trade some of their games. So they've got Marvel Superheroes, Xbox One, and we've got Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare.
Okay.
I know nothing about them. A couple of Switch games. I've got Astral Chain. Quality game by Platinum Games. I've finished it. I really enjoyed that. That's a good game.
It is a good game.
And I think I've shown this one before. SNK 40th Anniversary Collection. Got all the early sort of SNK games on it, like POW, Akari Warriors, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, no, that's a good compilation.
Yeah, that is a good one.
I've also got a black 3DS.
Nice.
All working. So if anyone's interested in that, even though I can't get it to turn on, probably needs a charge, but it is all working.
Cool. Gingy Hippie Gaming is interested in the SNK, Scott.
Okay, I'll put that aside for him.
Lovely jubbly.
What else should we do for this round? I've got some DS games. We'll just go through them. And that'll be me for this round. So we've got Undercover Dual Motives.
Cool.
Nintendo Presents Crossword Collection.
Very nice.
That's got to be a rare one, isn't it?
Extremely rare.
Trauma Center Under the Knife.
Okay.
Now, is this a remake of the PC Engine game Dungeon Explorer?
Oh wow, I'm not sure.
So yeah, it's done by Hudson, so I'd imagine it is.
Yeah, you're right.
Pack Picks.
Okay.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
And Professor Layton and the Curious Village, which I seem to show that one every week now.
Yeah, well.
There you go. That's it for this round.
Right. So, Craig, I think Street Fighter and Sim City, mate, and Mortal Kombat, those 3. And Callum, Retro Ghetto. I will keep Spin Dizzy. Yeah, that other shit one to one side. Fob, over to you, sir.
Okay, I'm just going to start with some of the bits I picked up at the booter today because.
Is this an early video? This is like a sneak preview vid.
No, because it's just shit. It'll just go to CEX unless
Cool.
unless anyone wants it, you know. So it's just a few Wii titles to begin with. Lego Star Wars.
Number 3, yep.
Mario Kart. These are actually all in nice condition as well. I've sort of been through most of them, and they've been really looked after.
Cool.
Lego Batman.
Yep.
Super Smash Brothers.
Cool. Yep.
Hulk.
Nice.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potted, yep.
Lego Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yep, nice. Dance.
Star Wars Clone Wars. And
that's you need the lightsabers for that one. That's cool, that one. Use the Wii remote, and I think it's the dual fighting one, that one. I got that. I think it's that one anyway.
And I recently modded my Dreamcast, and this was a game that I bought from one of the events. It's like a reproduction, but it's got 50 Neo Geo games on it.
Oh no!
How cool!
Pretty good, actually.
That's a blinder. Sorry, don't mind me. That's just me. Cheggers. And
I was going to say, was that your impression of Keith Chegwin?
That's when I see a good game. That's what I'm chucking up in like respect to the swap shop, memory.
Cheggers.
Sorry.
This is like a different stream. This is to the last one. This is gone through the roof.
We're up market now, Essex Rob. We're up market.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in a different world.
Sorry, Fob. I didn't want to throw you off, mate. My apologies.
No. It's but it is really good. I used to just pretty much keep this in my Dreamcast. Never really played any other game. It is just obviously reproduction, but it's pretty good. But I recently wanted. I've got another one, a different one, an arcade one as well. I'll grab that out and show that next time round.
Cool. Nice one, Fob. Yeah, just thought just thought I'd just change up a little bit, the little things, A few people, where is he? He's down there. He's like trying to do up his game, so I thought I might up my game as well. Swap Shop has gone Hollywood. That's fucking right, mate. That's right, Joe. We've gone up market now. We've now got sandwiches, not just breadsticks, in my room with me. We're very good. Right, okay, so 2D. We got onion rings. You got the cheap ones. They're the ones that get stuck in your teeth and you can never get the cunts out.
The cheap ones are the best, man. They're the best ones.
They get right in the old fucking.
They do a pickled onion version of these, and they are amazing, by the way. Oh.
Right, 2D Rob.
18 minutes to the first C word. 18 minutes.
So, glad. I'll say it again so you keep counting.
Good, yeah.
I should do a charity event, don't you think? Like,
that was hilarious, that stream. I've never heard you swear so much. I even text you saying, I've never heard you swear so much.
Oh, mate. Sometimes, I can't help myself, Rob, everyone's been looking forward to this. You're back.
Nah, man, why are you hyping me up too much, man?
He's got FIFA 09.
Huh?
Wait, he's got FIFA 09 to swap.
I do. Let's start with my sports games. No, I'm no joking. No, I actually don't have a whole lot. But I'm just gonna show. But they are blinders. I'm gonna start small, and then we'll get to the big stuff later on.
No worries.
So the first thing I'm going to show is not really something I would just sort of give out to people because it is a reproduction, but it's a reproduction of a really good game, and some people might want it if they want PAL games, and that's Undercover Cops for the Super Nintendo. If anyone wants it, it is a repro. Just putting it out there because obviously it never got an official UK PAL release.
Yep.
And it does have a manual. It's got all of that. It's got a manual. It's got all the gubbins and stuff, and it works properly. It functions fine. So if that's what you want, it's there.
Nice.
Okay, some stuff that I showed before. Loose cart of Mega Man X, Super Nintendo.
Nice.
Anybody wanted that? And I've got a couple of PS3 games here. First one is Deadpool.
That's a good game. That is. I got it on the PS4. I really enjoyed that.
I completed it. Wasn't really my cup of tea, to be honest. It was fine. It was all right, but it's just it's an obscure little game now, I suppose.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
And the next one I have here, and this is sealed, and that is Nino Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. But I also want to point out I couldn't dig it out for the stream. But I also have the guidebook, the hardcover guidebook.
Oh, nice.
And that is sealed as well. So I've got the hardcover guidebook to this and the game, both of them sealed. And I know the guidebook's actually worth quite a bit of money now.
Yeah, it can be, man. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's gone up. It's gone up.
Yeah.
That one. Oh yeah, so I got that as well. So that's for this round. That's what I've got,
mate. That's fine. That's fine. Loads of funny fourth wall breaks in Deadpool. I did enjoy Deadpool. I'm pretty sure I got it on a PS4. I'm pretty sure I have. Maybe PS3. I got on something. I got one computer. Anyway, Essex Retro. Dear chap, over to you, sir.
Yes, I'm kind of taken aback by I'm surrounded by lots of different stuff. Some of what you would have seen on the last stream. Some of this quality stuff, for some reason, people just didn't want. I don't get it. You know? But they didn't. So let me start off. There seems to be a theme of saving the best till last.
Yep.
So I'll try and do that. So let me start off with the first belter. I still have this, guys, and like I say, I'm literally stunned by that. A GameCube steering wheel controller that fully works. Very rare. If you want to play, I mean, I thought Si might be up for this, as he is a GameCube collector.
Maybe he might.
He likes to do videos on little bits, doesn't he? So there you go. If you don't have one already. Again, you've probably seen it before, but for anyone that's on for the first time, a PS2 DVD controller thingy.
So when you're sitting in bed, rather than using the wire, you can use the remote. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, yeah, Ginger Hippie actually needs that. He said he needs it.
Oh, I don't know that one. He's actually using it. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have that one. Simon. So I get in there, mate.
This is where we make magic happen.
There's going to be a queue, sire. There is going to be a queue. But because I said about yourself, then you will get first refusal.
Nice.
What else? What else am I going to show this round? I have a copy, unfortunately, manual-less, of Battle Outrun.
Well, that's a nice one. Someone was asking about my system, I thought, in the comments. Yeah. What was it Game Gear? Yeah, that's a good one. Is that your one? Is that your copy that you swapped out, or no?
Yeah, I upgraded it. So, but actually, cover-wise, it's nice.
It's nice.
But I had to buy it for the manual because I couldn't find the manual on its own.
Oh dear.
Yeah, don't judge me. Then I have. Let me just get rid of this stuff. I'm just showing it just for people. And this next batch of stuff is free. If anybody can prove they've got the game and they need this, then I'll give it to them. So, a classic, the manual for dogs on the Game Boy Advance.
Danny, press start game. He's interested in Battle Outrun. We'll sort that out later.
Danny ain't gonna be there, mate. I can assure you. Crash Bandicoot XS manual.
Yep.
A GameCube manual.
Oh,
I know that. Now we're hitting the big time. Prince of Persia. Can you believe a Game Boy Advance manual is that thick?
Many languages, sir.
Well, yeah, you could say that. Super Kickoff.
Gonna make a drive. Wow.
Yep, tiny little bit of damage there.
Tootie, you're right now. He'd use some wood glue to do something to it.
No, this is a Tootie one. This is Forsaken on the N64. That would come up.
Nice copy that is.
Look at that. Little iron on that, especially this area here. Little iron on that.
Yeah,
sort that right
glue.
out.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards.
Okay.
Game Boy Advance.
Yep.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Harry Potter. X-Men, Wolverine, whatever.
Revenge, yep. X-Men 2, yep.
64 megabyte GameCube boxed card.
Now, Raz was after one of them, but he's probably knee deep in whores or something in Sweden at the minute.
Okay.
I'm assuming.
He's probably
Give me
having more
that
fun than we are then.
mental image.
Columns.
Hmm.
Probably the most common. I mean, what do you think, Scott? Is that the most common Mega Drive manual available?
Yeah, one of them.
You say that,
yeah.
but to get columns in a box by itself, not in a compilation, is even harder. Believe it or
Yeah,
not.
no, columns standalone is quite a tricky
Very
one.
hard
An
to
easy
get.
one to get.
Now, this you're probably going to tell me it's not rare. Well, it's not rare. I know that, and it's probably just worth putting in the bin. But I thought it might be appeal to someone because it's the Jet Set Radio and the Sega, like that manual, comes with both.
Oh wow! Okay, there you go.
And I think that's probably that's like the worst round, guys. I'm not saying there's amazing stuff here, but that's the absolute worst round, and you can understand that as well, can't you? After seeing it,
I'm glad you saved the best for later, mate. I mean, you know,
Well,
I heard.
We haven't had a single FIFA yet, so we're doing good.
No, we're doing good. I mean, we can ask Big Al to come in if he's around. Apparently, Pedro said, I heard Raz has an itchy rash. So, I'm not surprised if he's knee-deep in flange. Sega got Jets. Oh, my God. My computer.
I actually haven't got any FIFA. There is no FIFA here to show you. So
Sega got Jet Set. Meant to be Sega GT Jet Set. What Xbox launch title? That was Xbox launch? Okay. I don't know, Heaps. Sorry, Heaps. It's where you put that Irish word. I got confused. So yeah, never mind. No, it's just when you read it back to yourself, you're not. Anyway, fucking all right, Paul.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going to start off with all the spare FIFAs that I've got.
Yeah, please. It is an influx.
Now, we're going to go back in time, back to the Big 20. I've got this lovely boxed copy of Voyager cartridge. However, the front is someone's tore some tape off there or something.
Oh my God.
Destroyed it. But the game inside, it did work when I had a Big 20 a long time ago. So while one with Commodore, if you've ever had an 8-bit, you might have played this absolute beauty, which is Cassette 50, full of 50 amazing games for your Commodore 64. You need to try this. And then we've got a couple of discs here. This is the Mindbenders pack. They both work. I've tried them both. They're probably not the best games. You probably only want them if there's some sort of collection thing going on. This is quite nice, though. This is a boxed version of Robocop 2, the Commodore 64 and 64 GS. Comes with cartridge and the manual.
Nice.
I know Pedro sometimes likes his cartridges, so inside does sometimes as well. And then this, which I can't believe I've still got. Try to get rid of that glare. This is the Star Wars trilogy on the big box for the Commodore 64.
Nice.
I haven't seen. Well, I think there's one on eBay, but every now and again, but I haven't seen many of them. Right then, we'll quickly do a couple of specky games. This is an absolute classic racer on the Commodore 64, and it's not bad on the Spectrum as well. And that's Boogie Boy. Good racer, that. And next, an absolute classic. We have got Commando for the Spectrum. Good game. If you've got a Specky, you should really own that. And then we're going to move on to some boxed Spectrum, which I've never tried, so I have no idea if these work or not. But we have ZX Spectrum Scrabble. I think all these are complete with the instructions and tapes.
Nice.
We have this one as well. They're all in decent condition, as I say, with the manual. Another one. Password 2, like you've got to be probably like a real collector to want them, which is why it's not good for me. Turner Nog. For some reason, this copy doesn't work for me. It almost loads, and then it just crashes out. So there might be a problem with the tape or something there, but that might be like a decent replacement box or something for someone. And it's also got the map and the instructions inside, which I don't always come with.
Nice.
And while on the Specky, these the jewels, we've got Glider Rider,
Yep.
You might have seen these before. There's probably one that you will remember. Because I think me and Scott's been trying to get rid of it for forever. Strider, which is a decent game. Dodgy Geezers, which I think the first time it ever came on, someone wanted it, and I still haven't found out who it was that wanted this game.
Oh.
So if you're watching, it's still here, man. It must be for you because it's still here. So
yeah,
it's gonna be yours. It's probably yours. And here we go, guys. Seriously, I've got 2 of these, but I promised one to a friend. Spectrum Computer Classics. You've got Aliens, Cauldron, Exelon, which is I think it's the best original game on the Spectrum. Really, really good compilation. Yeah, and I'd say that's it for me first lot.
Nice one, fella. Nice one. Right, just seeing anyone. No one jumps on any of that stuff. GGB Gaming has put. I'm so glad I'm not collecting tape games anymore.
I'm not. I need to get rid of these.
Super Jim Tendo's in the bath. He says. Now that I've paid extra to StreamYard, I can have 10 people. So if you'd like to jump on in the bath, mate, I think that may sell. Might sell some gold if you want. Oh, good. Right. No, it was Mark Burnout. Oh, it was Mark Burnout Culture, apparently. One with the Eagles called Survival. Okay, I'm not sure. I'm sure Sean Game. Anyway, yeah, it was fine. Right, okay, so over to me. I've got a couple more bits. We'll go to solo. Right, I've got a few little Mega Drive bits. Say nothing out of this world, but hey ho. Super Monaco GP2. Tasmania. Sonic and Knuckles. Hardball with a slight bit, Rob, Essex Retro, a little bit of label damage, very light damage on that one.
Yeah, put that in the bin, mate.
Oh, fucking hell. A very light damage, a bit light damage. PGA Tour Golf 2. I have a CD and manual for Sega Classic Arcade Collection on the Mega CD. Really nice condition CD, if anyone needs that. And I've got a couple of Xbox and I will leave it there. This one I picked up in the booter with Rob. Republic Commando complete. Halo 2 complete. And this was my old copy of Cold Fear. Because Geordie Slasher gave me the other one with the manual, so that's fine.
What's that like? Is that any good?
I think it's very good. I know a lot of people. Some people said it's a poor man Resident Evil, but I think it's very good.
I'll take it.
Yep, you can have that, my friend. It's definitely worth. You can get it on the PS2, but it's far superior on the Xbox. That game.
You had me at Resident Evil.
That's fine. Well, if you don't want it, Dan wants it, but that's fine. You said first, so you can have it, mate. That's not a problem. Right, Sega Zombie, sir. Over to you.
This is going to be a Wii round,
nice.
And this one, Paul, plays like Resident Evil.
Right. You're interested. Yeah. Is that when you're mixing the herbs?
Yeah. You know how you mix the herbs? Yeah.
That's Friday night, not Resident Evil.
Talking of Resident Evil, The Umbrella Chronicles.
Oh!
All complete.
Hell.
Manhunt 2.
Very nice.
Excite Truck. Still can't believe no one's had that one off me. And this one, Deadly Creatures.
That is such a good game, Deadly Creatures.
Metroid.
Lovely.
Dewey's Adventure.
Yep.
Scarface. Resident Evil 4.
Nice.
Transformers the game.
Nice.
House of the Dead Overkill.
Nice.
Red Steel 2.
Whoa.
And then we got GT Pro Series.
Okay.
Star Wars The Force Unleashed.
Nice.
Heat Seeker. Emergency Heroes. Soul Calibur Legends.
Okay. Good one.
Mario and Sonic at the Olympics.
Nice.
Mario Strikers Charged Football.
Okay.
Trauma Center Second Opinion.
Nice.
Prince of Persia. Dragon Blade.
Dragon Blade. Never heard of that one.
The Wrath of Fire. That plays like Resident Evil, that one.
Oh, does it? But with swords.
And we got GoldenEye. That's it for this round.
Nice. So, out of all 32 games you showed, 31 of them are like Resident Evil. That's
Yeah.
I like that. I really like that. I like that.
I never realised how amusing the Wii was.
Oh, don't say that. Retro Bears in the comments here. Fucking send you some.
I've got one upstairs in my bedroom. Absolutely love a bit of. Is it House of the Dead? House of the Dead 2?
Overkill was awesome.
You can't beat a bit of that.
Overkill's fantastic. That's a fantastic game.
That's
One of my favourites on the Wii.
Yeah. Fob, over to you, sir.
Okay, so I've got some empty boxes.
Oh,
have
you shown Tootie first? Have you shown Tootie first?
The Mega Drive and Master System, he's got full sets on both.
Right. Oh, fucking then.
But so yeah, if anybody needs these, or alternatively, if you don't need them but you've got the cartridges and manuals, some actually have got manuals, but I would be interested in having the cartridges off you if you don't need these. I've just got no cards.
I literally sent that game a couple of months ago or weeks ago to Stingy EP Gaming. So, Si, if you're in the comments, mate, Fob's got the box for it. So I had a spare bloody cartridge. Fucking hell.
Did he have it?
Kid? Kung Fu Kid, yeah, nice.
Is that just the box? Is that with a manual or just the box by itself? That Kung Fu
Let's
Kid?
find out together, shall we?
Oh, it's got something.
Do you know what? I might add that for you because I'm actually after a Kung Fu Kid. I might try and just source a loose cart later on.
Oh, that's
actually a game I'm after.
It's a bit bent, but it's
That's all right. It looks all right.
Take it round to Tootie's first, Rob, for the old iron. And then send it to Rob.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll probably have that for you, Rob.
Okay. Alex Kidd.
Ooh! Where's my Kid's big wing? Where's my fucking big back? Sorry.
Mega Games 3.
Nah, fuck that.
Heavy.
No,
That's got a few manuals in it.
Cool.
NBA Hang Time.
Oh, that's a rare one.
Blue Spine.
Blue Spine.
Marvel Madness.
Nice.
Super Kickoff.
Oh, someone had the manual. Who's got the manual?
Manual here.
Rob's got the manual.
Good, because look.
Oh,
there you go. Halfway there.
Oh, who's got codes on it? Love it. Coventry. Like you're up north, ain't you? You're Midland. That's why it says Coventry. Oh, you know.
Have a little look. Judge Dredd.
Oh, nice. It's a nice one.
Another one.
This next one's quite a pricey one. If you've got the cart, I think it's gone up in price recently.
The Ooze.
Oh,
yeah, that's a pricey one. That is a pricey one.
Nice.
Does that have the manual?
No.
Still, that's still a pricey one though.
Okay, Greatest Hits.
Another Blue Spine.
Another Blue Spine. Kawasaki Superbikes.
Nice.
That's got a manual. And that's it for those. And that was that other, Dreamcast emulator.
I've got that one. That's really good, that is.
I've never put that in, so I don't know. The Neo Geo one seemed to be really good, so I don't really know about that one. But if it's half as good as the Neo Geo one, then,
it's good. That one's got, like, Final Fight, Punisher, Turtles in Time. I think it's got Alien versus Predator, but don't quote me. I think it has. I got that off.
Say no more. That's just worth it right there. Alone.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's why I bought that off Sega Mods or not Damien. One of them boys off. Anyway, whatever. There we go. Right. So champion 2D Rob.
All right.
Sir.
Let's see. Let's keep it nice and. What have we got here? Yeah. All right. So let's start with some PS3 games here.
Nice.
I've got now. Don't everyone like jump up at once for this because I know everyone's clamoring to have this. Everyone's clamoring to have this. So you've got Golden Axe, Beast Rider.
Beast Rider.
Yeah, and an amazing game, guys. It's absolutely amazing. It is fully complete. So don't all jump at me at once. I know you all want this game.
It's a Sega game. It's a Sega game.
It is a Sega game. It is a Sega game. Do you know what? Right, this game is really frustrating because I saw so much promise in this game. Like I saw the potential.
Wow.
Anyway, next one. This one's a lot better, and it's sealed as well. It's a PS3 game. I got DuckTales remastered.
Oh yes, please, Rob. Yes, please, mate.
Oh, that's
You
gone
want that?
already.
You want that? All right, mate. I'll put that aside for you, mate.
The
Nice
problem
little
is,
copy
I
of
want
that.
to play the game. I want to play the game. I'm not going to be able to open it. What am I doing?
Yeah, you
I
just
have- do you know-
peel
do
the
you know-
seal off it.
Do you know what? I have an
Close
open
down.
one which I use for myself. I don't know. Maybe we could work something out. I
We'll
don't know,
work
but
it
yeah,
out, Rob. We'll work
All
it
right,
out,
no
mate.
worries, mate. I'll put that aside for you, Rob. All right, next one I've got here. I've got Mega Drive game. Well, it's a Genesis game. It's nothing special, unfortunately, but there you go. It's Road Rash,
Love that game.
and it is missing a manual, though. It's the only thing. It is missing a manual.
Well,
But I do want to point out, though, this is actually my childhood copy of Road Rash. I've since replaced it with a PAL one because at the time I didn't know any better. But I've had this since childhood, so you know, you're getting my childhood memories if anyone gets this game.
will you be signing it? Will you do it? Will you sign that copy and put it into the gaming museum? Is that what you're saying?
Possibly, if there's a demand for it, yeah.
No problem. Just making sure.
All right. Next game I have here. This is for the GameCube, and it's a very lovely copy, a lovely complete copy, and that is Luigi's Mansion.
Very nice.
Great game.
Very nice.
And it is complete. Now the reason why I'm getting rid of this is because it's just not my cup of tea. I just can't get on with it. Like
Good God.
I know I tried. Listen, I tried, and it's just not for me. And yeah, so I've had this in my position, but I've got to say this is lovely. It's like it's virtually mint. So
Is that an expensive game, Rob?
I don't think so. It's not. I don't think it's expensive. I don't think it's.
20, 25,
Yeah,
maybe,
game.
maybe
You're looking-
30 at
it's
push,
about-
maybe.
But yeah, I reckon it's about £25 to £30 game.
I've looked at it a few times. Like it does look like a fun
It is a
game.
great
That's one
game.
where you've got like where you suck the ghosts up the like the Hoover.
Yeah,
on your
it's
back.
very, very good. It is very. It is.
Yeah, it's just.
That's a cutie Resident Evil.
Yeah,
Yes, it is. It is.
That's why I'm drawn to it.
Yeah, no, it's like, do you know what? Like, I see why people like it, but to be honest, like, I just really couldn't get on with it. And do you know what? It's a lot like it reminds me a lot of the recent Ghostbusters game, which I've also struggled to get into it, which really makes me cry because like I love Ghostbusters, but like that kind of like mechanic thing, like I don't know, I just couldn't get on with it.
Yeah, it didn't work.
It's not working for me.
So, Gibbs,
Oh,
Rob,
fair one,
Luigi's
Gib.
Mansion.
Say that again.
Gordon,
Gibbs, yeah. Gordon, yeah.
And then
All right, mate, I'll put us.
Dan would like Road Rash. We'll sort the price out later on. It's not a problem.
All right, but Dan needs to know that he's also taking my childhood memories with this, yeah, Dan. So that's like twice the price, yeah.
Nostalgia is an expensive drug.
It is.
Is that it? You got a bit more?
No. I've got about maybe one more round left, which has got a lot more games. So
No
I'm gonna
problem.
leave it there.
No problem. Rob, Essex Retro. Over to you, sir.
Right. Let's start to up this game a little bit. Don't get too excited. The first thing I'm going to do is just get these out of the way now because you knew they was coming at some point. We have Tomb Raider Anniversary on the PS2.
Oh dear.
We have Tomb Raider on the PS3.
Fantastic game.
Very good game.
We have Tomb Raider Chronicles on the PS1.
Ah,
Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation on the PS1.
right. I'm seeing a chain here. Okay,
And
right.
Tomb
Yep.
Raider 3
Yep. Okay. Yep.
with this very nostalgic sticker on the front here.
That sticker's worth more than the game, I think, mate.
I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. Right, now let's go with, now we've got them out of the way. We have DuckTales on the NES.
Oh,
Look at that. Look at that sticker.
Quality game.
Brilliant game.
We have my childhood memories, and unfortunately they wasn't as good as yours, mate, because Road Rash is a hell of a lot better than this game. Days of Thunder.
Never played it. I have no idea. What kind of game is that? Is that like a top-down racer?
it's a poor man's. What's that other racing game?
Is it a poor man's Resident Evil?
Yeah.
It plays a lot like Resident Evil. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Elements of Resident Evil.
It was shit on the Amiga as well.
Yeah, that game's terrible, but it's another one that you know.
Correct.
We have PGA Tour with possibly the thickest manual, although again Scott will be able to tell us if that's true or not, on the Mega Drive.
Right.
Doesn't even look at that for a manual. Again,
I'm not
languages.
being funny. Why would you in the manual have to play golf? I mean, I can play golf, but I'm not that good. So it's surely just one button.
You know, I don't want to waste your time showing you this, but like, look, you know, I'm going to anyway.
Right.
Super Hang On.
Oh, I used to love
tiny,
that game.
tiny little bit of damage there on the corner.
That's nothing, mate. That's nothing.
That's absolutely nothing.
That's
That
nothing.
does have that makes all the difference for me.
CX would call that mint, mate. To be fair.
Yeah, forget the rest. Forget the fact that it's ripped and damaged and broke. That little hang tab. We have got, what should I do? PS3. Let me just do a quick bundle of PS3. We have LA Noire. We have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Very nice.
Warfare 2. We have Little Big Planet.
Interesting.
We have actually a decent game, but you may disagree, and it's not like Resident Evil at all. Well, actually, it is Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
Well, it's police based, so they are police.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Battlefield 3.
It's like Resident Evil by police.
Yeah.
There you go. Battlefield 3, $22.99. It's worth at least £20 less than that.
Yes.
Gran Turismo 5. Jesus, why am I even showing you these? Grand Theft Auto.
I do like that one.
Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed 2.
Yep.
What else can I show you? Tiger Woods PGA Tour 10.
Very nice.
BioShock.
Love it.
Metal Gear Solid 4.
Nice.
4. Yep. Heavy Rain. Played it. I actually saw all the endings on this. I absolutely trophy platinumed, whatever you want to call it. This game.
Really good game. Really good game.
Awesome
I
game.
like that.
Demon Summoner, but there's something a bit fishy about this case because my other copy of Demon Summoner that replaced this one didn't have a clear case. So
I want to put it out there. That's probably from like Little Britain, that case, or something like that.
yeah, that's what I mean.
I'm stabbing there, but I'm guessing.
We'll have some more. I'll do the rest of my PS2. Rest of my PS2 now, and then move on. A couple of good ones here. Time Crisis 2.
Nice.
Quality game.
Yeah, man.
Resident Evil Dead Aim.
I think I need that, Rob. I think I need it. I need to go into the cave and check, but I'm pretty sure I need that bastard. And that is a Resident Evil game.
This manual could be the cleanest manual you've ever seen.
Oh no, I've got cleaner. I've got cleaner.
It literally has not got a mark on it. Resident Evil 4 in the dreaded silver variety.
Filth.
Which I don't even. Yeah, I don't even want it in my hand. Resident Evil Outbreak in the dreaded silver. Don't want that in my hand either. And Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
All it again.
Nice.
I would kill for a San Andreas remake. Like seriously, I would.
Yeah. Agreed.
Like that's what I want.
Do you know?
I always thought Vice City was the best one.
Vice City is the best one.
Yeah, but you know what? It's because of all the 90s hip hop references. That's why I love San Andreas so much. 'Cause it reminds me of that. It's the 90s era. That's why I love it so much. But I get why Vice City is so popular, but I don't know. 90s hip hop for me.
Give one outbreak off you, Rob, Essex Retro.
What is that silver one? Oh, 1 minute.
Yeah, the platinum one. I downloaded, I want to say PS3 or PS4, I'm not sure, a HD remake of Vice City. It's just the same game, but obviously just a bit smoother. I'm sure it's on PS3 though. I could be wrong. I need to have a little look, but Vice City is my favourite. It's just like watching Miami Vice, which is another one of my favourite things. Anyway, we digest. Retro bait.
Retro bait.
I don't say B8 anymore. I say bait, as in masturbate.
I miss it. Yeah, reprobate.
Have you cleared it up? Have you cleared it up, mate? What actually is it? Can we have it?
It is retro bait.
Oh, there you
do you know what? I don't really. I've been called a lot worse, so I'm easy.
Well, is that? I'm just going to put it out there. Bait is normally spelled BAIT. I'm just going to. I mean, I know there's some wankers that use an 8 instead, but I don't really pay attention to them people. No, I'm just saying. You're not,
right, I'm never going on.
I'm only joking, mate. Go on, crack on.
Right, so I'm just going to crack on from where I left off, doing a little bit of a bit, and then we're moving out. So also this really cool retro tape holder could be yours. Inside we have hiding, Amsoft. So these are all Amstrad. Harrier Attack, 3D Stunt Rider, Bridget, Xanagrams, Roland on the Ropes, Roland in the Caves, Fruit Machine, Or Mummy, Sultan's Mate, and Snooker. I'm not sure if that. Are you okay?
Someone's fallen over. Someone's fallen over.
Well, they're not that bad, are they?
Is that you? Did you fall over, Paul?
Me? No, I'm here.
Have you? No, but have you? Is it? Oh, never mind. You do drink a lot. No, I've just noticed.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm just looking at the sunburn. I've got burnt to hell. Look at that. You can actually see it. You know. And I'm in Scotland for fuck's sake. Right. So, Ollie and Lisa 3, Animal Vegetable Mineral, Timeline 1, Arcade Fight, Fantasy World Dizzy, Moon Walker, classic on the Amstrad, Spy Hunter, Super Cycle, and Gauntlet 2. They're all kicks releases. Gauntlet 2, I actually thought was pretty decent on the Amstrad. Right, now we're going to move to a bit of Amiga.
Nice.
If anyone is after this, but it's a boxed,
very
complete.
Nice.
It looks PN3 with the manual, the discs, and the discs actually work as well. So that might be good for someone. And then we're moving on to this publication here. So this is like cheats and tips from Amiga format from back in the day, like on all of your Amiga games. And yeah, it's a little bit worn because I have used it. If you've ever seen any of my videos, you know how shit I am at games, so I need stuff like this. But at the minute, I don't need it anymore. And while we're on with boxed stuff, we've got a Lynx game here, which is Ultimate Chess Challenge. Fucking hell, try and say that. Ultimate Chess Challenge. Yeah, that's boxed, fully complete for the Lynx.
Nice.
Yeah, I struggle at chess with the best times.
Well,
and this. Okay, we've got a boxed Super Monaco GP.
Oh yeah, I think what's that box like at the top there, mate? Oh.
Do you know what? With a bit of ironing. With a bit of ironing.
Yeah, I mean, Tootie would do a good job. I'm not sure I've got them sort of skills.
Well, I've seen this video and I've done a couple of boxes before. I'll try it on this box. I'll do a video on it and we'll see what it looks like.
Yes, brilliant. Yeah.
If it's good enough, it's yours. If it's shit, I'll fucking send you it anyway. It's up to you.
You're a legend. A legend.
I know a couple of manuals. We have a Commodore 64 GS game system, one of the rarest consoles you'll ever not find. And they cost a fortune and they are absolutely dog shit, but it's a Commodore, so you've got to have it. Yeah, so we've got the software manual for one of them, which is quite hard to come by. And then we have some game gear manuals. Devilish. Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Cool.
Axe Battler.
Nice.
Same. I don't collect manuals or boxes for the Game Gear, just the cartridges. Clax. That is in really good condition, by the way. Really, really nice. And Lemmings. Awesome game. But like playing it on a Game Gear, I found was pretty challenging. Have we got time to go through about 15 Nintendo DS games?
Yeah, go on, mate.
Yeah, go on.
Right, let's
Go on,
do it.
brother.
Okay. Animal Crossing, I think it's the American version.
Yep.
I think it's real. Professor Layton, Spectre's Cult,
Yeah.
Classic Games, Premium Selection,
Ooh.
Puzzler Collection, thousands of puzzles in there. Travel Games for Dummies, there's got to be someone out there needs that.
Yeah.
Professor Layton again, and that one is The Lost Future.
Okay.
Solitaire DS.
Oh my god.
Pipe Mania. Midnight Play Pack.
Oh, is that some sort of porn game, is it?
I'm
No, I'm
looking.
just asking. There's a few comments. There's been a few comments.
Yeah, it might be. But it's like Resident Evil porn.
All right, lovely. Point and click.
Professor Layton and the Curious Village.
Oh, interesting.
Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box. Another porn one.
Oh,
another one. Touch Master.
oh,
Teaches you everything you need to know.
a lot of touching going on.
Filthy.
Tell you what, mate, this Nintendo.
Classic word games. Oh yeah, and these people are loose on the streets now. They're only like 9 years old, about 10 years ago. We've got the first FIFA of the night, I think.
How'd you play? I never knew. Oh, okay, FIFA on the fucking DS. Wow. You know.
Mystery Case Files, Millionaire. Christmas Carol. Don't worry, we're nearly there. 42 all-time classics.
Nice.
Puzzle the World. Mahjong. Is that right?
Oh god.
Did you
Touchmaster 4.
Touch
That's
That's not like the age rating of the game, by the way.
Is that sponsored by Michael Jackson? Oh no, sorry.
Mahjong Quest. We're nearly there, guys. Art Academy.
Yeah.
Last but not least, we have.
Is it Resident Evil? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Mate, if it was Resident Evil, I'd keep it.
What a great game that is.
That's it.
Oh, mate, cool, nice. Go on.
Any
Nice.
doctors we got on that need anything for their waiting room, they're
This is where you need to be.
I'm not being funny. That's a cool waiting room if they've got DSs for you to play.
That's what I
on
mean.
point.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
on
I'm trying to
point.
help them out, aren't I? They earn
Hey.
enough money.
Right, okay. I've got a couple of PS2, no, PS3, PS1. Got some interesting ones actually. Let's go to the solo. I'm going to show these things first. I think I showed these before. Got 2 PS1 memory cards. I don't know what's on them, so it could be interesting. Got a 1 megabyte Blaze PS2 memory card. I've got 3 PS2 memory cards. Again, I don't know what's on them. And then I've got a couple of now. I don't know. Let's see this one first. I've got Test Drive 6. It's complete. Manual's a bit beaten up. The case a bit beaten up. I've got now. This is where it's going to get interesting. I've done it. I don't know if this is worth any cash to anyone, but I swear at one point this demo of Tombi was going for like 10, 20 quid. I might be wrong, but it's a demo of Tombi. I don't know if anyone's after that. I found that and I thought it was interesting.
Do you know what makes me cry? Right, I had a whole stack of those demos, and I chucked a whole load of them like years ago.
Yeah, some people collect them on like as a subset sort of thing. I was
It crossed my mind to hold on to them, but they were just piling up, man. That's so many.
I hear you, man. Siphon Filter 3, and it's got the manual as well. Thrasher with the manual presents Skate and Destroy. And then I've got these PS3. Now, Are these demos? It says promo. So is that the full game? I've got Wheelman.
Yeah, probably is a full game. It's a promo.
Lost
Promos
Planet
are generally
2.
full game.
This is like in a promo disc. Lost Planet 2. This one's a good one.
I didn't realize Lost Planet was out on the PlayStation. I thought
Yeah,
it was on
that's
Xbox.
eventually.
This one's a good one. So I'm going to show it. I'm not going to say what it is because someone might want it and I might get slagged off for it because I might not get to them in time.
Ooh.
So that's one of them ones. This is another good one. I don't know where I got these. Fuck those. There's a Resident Evil. Now I enjoyed this game. This game got slagged off, but I fucking enjoyed that game. Operation Raccoon City. It's actually what does it play like? It plays like Left 4 Dead. That's the best way to explain it. And you've got characters and you upgrade them, and I thought it was very, very good. What's this one? Blitz for League 2. Oh shit! That's another demo. Gran Turismo. I don't know. I'll say I've just found a load of these things. I've got two more. Red Dead Redemption. That's complete with the old map. And Resident Evil 5. Yeah. So where are we? Anyone saying? So we got. Where are we? Full game equals promo.
Rob, you're looking very intense there, mate. I know there's a few Robs, but I think we know what I'm talking about.
He might have froze.
He's frozen.
No, because I'm using because I was using my I'm using my phone, so I got a multitask. So I'm just doing other stuff on my phone as well.
You're looking very intense. I like that.
So apparently all of them are all full games. I'm not quite sure, to be honest with you. Resident Evil Night Tonight. Yep, it's not. It is, sorry. Yeah, that Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City is actually a good game. I thought it was pretty cool.
I've never heard it.
Yeah, it's like Resident Evil.
You might okay, fuck it, go on then.
I send it your way. Because you're having that cold fear. It's honestly, I thought it was a fucking good game.
Do it.
Sega
Yeah, okay.
Zombies, sir. Over to you.
Is this the last round, or we got another round after this?
We've got, if we're lucky, we've got enough for definitely for one more, maybe two more because it's only gone.
Right, okay then. So this round we'll have it as an original Xbox round.
Cool.
So we've got Quantum Redshift only on Xbox.
Right.
Gun.
Nice.
Far Cry Instincts.
Okay.
Rally Sport Challenge only on Xbox.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one.
Crimson Skies only on Xbox.
Yeah, it's another good one.
Turok Evolution. Tony Hawk's Underground 2.
Nice.
Scar. Panzer Elite Action. Mafia. Tenchu. Return from Darkness.
Put that to one side for me, mate. I think I need that one. I've got it on the PS2, but not on the Xbox.
Okay. We've
Thank
got
you,
Prisoner of War.
Nice.
Chronicles of Riddick. Only on Xbox.
Very good game.
Spider-Man. Crash Bandicoot. The Wrath of Cortex.
Danny will take Mafia off you, sir.
Right, okay. Let me just put that aside so I don't get muddled up. Right, that's aside. Siberia 2.
Yeah, that's been re-released on the Switch now, but it's like a downloadable game. I don't know how good it is.
I've played a bit of the first one. It's a good point and click. Like I actually ended up downloading all of them All three
Yeah,
of
I
us.
haven't got that. I haven't got that, Scott. So I'll take that. Put that with your that Wii Excite truck thing. That you
lovely
handed
little
over
point
to-
and click game. Lovely little point and click.
Cool.
You want a wee Excite truck as well, do you, Essex
The
Rob?
one you're saying you're having a nightmare selling. I'm going to relieve you. Of
You've
that.
got to have that. That's an amazing
I
game.
haven't got it.
Fable,
Nice.
Call of Duty 2, the big red one. Harry Potter, Need for Speed Most Wanted,
Awesome game.
SpongeBob SquarePants, Lights, Camera and Pants,
Nice.
Crash Twin Sanity,
Nice.
Star Wars Episode 3,
Yep.
Tony Hawk's Underground, American Wasteland,
Nice.
and Crash Tag Team Racing.
Make some nice ones on the Xbox. Fuck
So there you go. That's the Xbox round done.
Yeah.
Scott, can you stick me the Crash racing?
Yeah, I'll
Hopefully
put
you've
that
got
with
it.
your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Mate, that's going to cost a fortune to send.
Heaps. Yeah, that Riddick game. I'm sure I've got that on the PS3 as well. I swear it's got a remake or something.
It did get like a remaster, didn't it, years later?
I thought it was good. And apparently Siberia is a bit like a point and click Resident Evil game. Chile, you want some? We will sort out. Resident Evil Raccoon City is going to my good friend Retro Bait, but we'll sort the rest out. Not a problem. Gashead, how are you, sir? Hope you are well. Fob, over to you.
Another box and manual only.
Oh,
Ooh.
that is
Anybody has a disc? If you've got a disc and you don't want it, again, hit me up. But if you've got a disc and you do,
yeah.
because that's pretty tough to get hold of now.
That's a tasty one, that is, yeah.
The second one, and the manual is really nice. So that's that. I have also got a load of retro gamer magazines.
Okay, cool.
Oh, nice.
I've probably got, I bet there's probably 70.
Oh, fuck.
And they're from quite a few years ago.
Yeah.
They are all in really nice condition. I actually even read them. So they just sort of go in a cupboard. So I mean, I won't show you them all, but there's loads. So if anybody, just wants a big back catalogue.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'd love. Do you know what? I'd love to collect retro gamer magazines, man. But the damn lack of space, man. That's all it really is.
That's always the problem, Rob, because
yeah,
it's just where do you start and where do you stop?
Yeah, but that magazine is legit, man. I really like that magazine.
I've got about 15, but I've like really got to pick and choose which ones I go for.
Any magazines featuring Resident Evil? That's the question. No, just in case.
I've got a few more here as well, and actually there's an Xbox One sitting in here. NBA 2K20.
Okay.
Kung Fu Panda.
Nice.
Cars.
Nice.
Raven Rabbit. Rabbids.
Rabbits.
Super Mario Brothers.
Nice.
I ain't even showing that weak fish. Mario and Sonic at the Olympics.
Nice.
Super Mario Galaxy.
Very nice.
Iron Man. Harry
Nice.
Potter.
Yeah.
Toy Story.
Nice.
And Sonic.
Very nice.
Nice.
Do you know what, Fob? Fob, I might take that new Super Mario Brothers off you as well, mate.
I took that with was it Kung Fu Kid, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kung Fu Kid. Yeah. Put those two aside for me. Yeah, I might. Weirdly enough, I never seem to find that game for a decent price, man. I don't. People seem to find in car boots every fucking week, but I never. I never really come across it. It's kind of frustrating. I want that.
So our sponsor for tonight, Pussy Liquor Extreme, is in the house. He's in the house. I'm glad.
What is it, GGG? Is that good or bad?
Mate, he's pass. I'm not sure. got Bishabi. Fob is such a handsome man. Good old
Green.
James. Good old man. What's this? I thought Chef was gonna go into Chaz and Dave. Rabbit. No, fuck that. Basabi, he's slacking. Not even had a fucking shave. Listen, I actually quite like the rugged look on you, Fob. I think it's very attractive. I think, I would definitely.
My wife goes out like it, so I thought, fuck it, I'll start.
Hey, that's it, mate. If you don't grow it, someone else will. So, right.
The haircut was a bit close when you first had it done a couple of weeks ago.
It's
perfect. You're looking very good.
I was telling the lads before the show on that one. I was away on holiday, and it was when it was really, we had those few days and it was hot and my hair was long, and I was sort of sat having a coffee next to this hairdresser's, and it was the midday, and this woman just sort of went in. I thought, oh, she's just opening, so I followed her in. I said, oh, you cut my hair? And she went, yeah. And I said, oh, what do you want? I said, just an haircut. She said, I can only do 2 haircuts. I was like, what?
You should have turned around. That's when you turn around.
A skin and fade, or the whole lot goes. And I was like, oh, and
That's where I went.
We're like the full catalogue of what you can do then, mate. Because I said, well, don't take it all off. She said, that's £3 more. I said, how are you charging me more to take it off? But it transpired that she wasn't even at work. She was like the assistant, and she hadn't turned up for work because she was hungover.
She was the cleaner.
It was the most bizarre story. And I walked out.
He thought it was weird when she pulled out the jet wash to wash his hair.
I've got to say, I've never had my head shaved before. And I think it was the first time I'd physically touched my head, right? And I know it sounds weird, but it was really sensitive, right? And the wind blew, and I nearly pissed myself because of the pain. It was the weirdest sensation.
It was very, very
That's a
short.
good one, Fob. That's a good one. 2D Rob, over to you, mate.
Yeah. So I wasn't too sure if I was just going to sort of show the remainder or just like leave some behind for like one more round. What do you reckon?
Yeah,
Chef?
leave some.
Oh, okay.
I think we got enough to do. I've got no more to show, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But
I've got. I'll show some now, and I'll leave the rest for the remainder for the last round.
Cool.
All right. So let's start with some PS1 games. I have shown these before, so show them again. So we've got Star Wars Dark Forces.
Very nice.
And it is complete with manual. It's in nice, decent nick. So, complete with manual, all that.
Nice.
I've got here Batman Forever, the arcade game.
Nice.
Oh, I suppose.
Pretty sought after title. Again, it is complete with manual.
Very nice.
There you go.
Yeah, I should get that, Rob. You should put that on the pile with the DuckTales.
Yeah, put that aside for you, yeah? All right, man, I'll do that.
Good game. I do enjoy
that.
It's
very sought after. But here's the big hitter. This is a big hitter.
Here we go.
It's pretty pricey. And that's Galaxy Fight.
Oh!
It is
nice.
It is complete with manual, so it is fully complete.
Nice.
That manual.
And very. This is a very uncommon game on the PS1.
Yeah, man.
Is that as pricey on the PS1 as it is on the Saturn?
It goes for about on eBay. I've seen this go for about $260 on PS1.
That's a left kidney.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a pricey one. This is very sought after. Yes.
What is it? I don't know what the game is. What is it?
It's a one-on-one fighter. It's a one-on-one fighter.
Oh, okay.
It was developed by the same team that did Waku Waku 7, and it has that kind of where the camera zooms in and out, like when they jump, it kind of zooms out and then it zooms back in. So it's a decent port, but I will say this, like it's not the best port of the game.
No,
I think there's a port on the Saturn which I think is better.
Yeah,
this is
totally.
but this is probably more uncommon than the Saturn version because it didn't sell a lot.
Very nice.
And finally, I've got Super Return of the Jedi for Super Nintendo. So
love it. Sorry, Rob. Rob, I'm sorry, mate.
Mate, what are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Do you know what, mate? Do you know what, mate? I just can't. I can't. It just throws me off, but I love it. I love the ooh.
Clean up on all three.
It is actually complete in lovely condition. The only reason why I'm selling it on is because this is the THQ version. I have the JVC version, so it goes with the rest of them.
Yeah.
But there is nothing wrong with this version. It's actually in lovely condition. I bought this as a collector, but then the OCD got the best of me, and I wanted to get the JVC version. So rather than just have two versions of this game sitting in my house, I'd rather it just go to someone else who would actually enjoy the game because it's a very good game. It's an awesome game.
Dark Forces, please forgive 2D.
For Gordon,
yes,
all right,
please.
man. I'll put that with what was the other game? Luigi's Mansion. That's what you wanted. All right, so Dark Forces, yeah. All right, put that to one side with Luigi's Mansion. Okay, so that's it for now. That's it.
No worries, mate. I need to put this comment up. I'm going to need a towel after this stream. You're going to need a mop, a squeegee, all sorts after this one. This one's very wet and wild. Fucking hell! That Galaxy fight. I've got the Japanese Saturn version because the PAL one. I mean, I bought that years ago, and the PAL version was like 60 quid back then, and the Japanese version was like fuck all. Regardless, now it's completely. Yeah, man. But that Star Wars, I don't know why is there a JVC one and a TH? Why is there one? I think probably THQ bought them out, and while they were in the middle of it, so they just basically the THQ version is like a second print one. Yeah. So does that mean it's like £10 cheaper, Rob, or is it? No?
Well, they actually, to be honest, looking at prices, there's actually no real distinction between them both. It's not really less expensive than the JVC version. It's just more down to your own personal OCD-ness to it, like really.
Well, yeah, I guess so. Well, that's fair enough. Right, Essex Retro. I nearly said where you live, but I'm not going to say that because. Just in case you get attacked.
Well, there's a lot of alleys around here, so it's possible, mate.
Well,
you mean Albanians?
They'd only be human, wouldn't they? So what can I say? Where's the cartridge time, guys? Cartridge time.
Yes.
Cartridge time. Don't get too excited. No, and I actually lied earlier. You're going to know exactly what I lied about. I did actually lie, and I didn't even realise. I'm just going to blitz through these because some of them are shocking. First off, these are loose DS cartridges, and I'll get if Si's still in the comments. We get into the Game Gear stuff.
Nice.
Winter Olympics.
DS. Yep.
Nintendogs.
Nintendo, lovely.
Touchmaster. That's already been said earlier. Imagine Pet Vet. Touchmaster.
You're well tuned up here.
And I'm actually going to say this ain't too bad. This game, Hotel Giant DS. I actually thought, I mean, it is what it is. You have to give it a go. Nintendo. We have the same French for any French speakers that may be on the stream. I know we've gone international. Well, you've gone international.
Yes,
we have a Rouge. I'm not even going to do the accent. We have Pokemon Red. Or Ruby. We have a fake Ruby, which someone can have if they want it. I don't know how I accumulated it. We have Tim Tufting out. We have Game Boy Gallery 5 games in one with a tiny little bit. Just needs a bit of pen. On there. That'll disappear. A little bit of pen on there. That will literally disappear.
Yeah.
We've still got it. We still have not tracked down this geezer. We still don't know where he is. It is Henry's Game & Watch.
Oh man!
Well, I don't know. I've tried, but what can I do? We have a Pokemon, definitely genuine 2-in-1. Still the same one from last time. We have a slightly, I mean, just a smidgen of sun damage there on the Donkey Kong Land in yellow.
I'll take that, Rob. I'll take that.
Well,
I know Jade wants that.
Right.
Okay, well, I'll clean it first, mate, because there seems to be a bit of residue there. Couldn't be quite sure, but I'll sort that out for you. I'll clean it up.
A lot of touching going on.
Then we have Touchmaster. Yeah, I've got two copies, haven't I? Tetris. Right, let's get on to Game Gear now. We have Super Monaco GP.
Nice.
We have The Prince of Persia.
Nice.
Sonic. None of these are rare titles, guys. Sorry, don't get too excited, mate. None of these are rare
titles.
Do
I get Cheggers out? Do you want me to get Cheggers out?
No, there'll be no Cheggers for this round.
Okay, right.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Lovely.
The best Sonic the Hedgehog. Donald Duck, Lucky Dime Caper. Echo the Dolphin.
Danny wants Prince of Persia, please.
No worries, Danny. I will put that. We'll find it. I will put that on the pile of things that people have said they want.
Fantastic.
This one's all right. I upgraded it thanks to our good friend Pete. I managed to get a box copy. It is Ninja Gaiden.
Very nice.
With plastic protector. Lemmings with plastic protector.
Nice.
Sonic number 1. Again, protector. Nice. And Sonic Chaos. We have a Gear Master. Playing all your Master System games. Unfortunately, missing the blue screw for all of you completionists out there. Not that you care because it's a Gear Master. I upgraded to the one with the blue screw.
Ginger Hippie needs Thingy Majig,
Ninja Gaiden,
Lemmings, and he's put Chaos.
Okay. Them three, yeah. Put them on one side. Message me, guys. You had a few. There was a few of you last time I was on here. Was going, I want this, I want that. I didn't message anyone after you. I thought the game was that you messaged me, but maybe not. I don't know. So message me if you need this stuff.
What we'll do is, like I said, I'm off tomorrow afternoon. I'll take some pictures of the stream like I've done before, and I'll chuck them on the Swap Shop Facebook page, and then people can just crack on. And if they can see what you showing, sort of thing.
FIFA International Soccer on the Super Nintendo.
Nice. Ready.
A race driving with these weird. This is a label that must not be broken. I don't know if that adds to the.
They're blockbusters.
Yeah,
there you go. Oh, this is worth a fortune. Maybe I need to keep this now.
eBay.
Starwing.
Oh.
And is it the best one? Possibly. International Super Soccer Deluxe.
That is the best one.
Then we have N64. We have an N64 passport, which someone did say they wanted, but I didn't. Like I said, I don't know. They didn't contact me.
What does that do?
With Star Wars, it plays American. I think it plays American games because I think this is an American version.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Of Star Wars Rogue Squadron.
Yep.
We have Star Wars Shadows of the Empire.
Very nice.
We have The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Nice. Nearly press Cheggers then.
You can't press. It's too common, mate. It's too common. F1 World Grand Prix. Mario Kart 64.
Nice.
F-Zero-X.
I'll take that one.
Oh!
Okay. F-Zero-X, yeah? We'll put that on the pile. And Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. Could it be the best? Well, it's not the best, but it's pretty good. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. And is it better than Mario Kart? That is the question. Diddy Kong Racing.
It is better.
Well, then the question's been answered.
That's it. Thank you for coming. Good night.
Yeah, good night. I think that is it for loose cartridges. There's one more round you said, isn't there? There's a bit of hardware for the last round if it's the last round.
I think we've got enough time to do a last one, dear chaps.
I hope so. I've saved the best till last.
We'll definitely do the last one then.
Heaps. Heaps is interested in that car. Yeah, Heaps, that will work. That will work in Ireland, Heaps. Just to let you know, mate. It does work in Ireland as well. Just in case there's a bit of confusion. Pete, on a retro tip, how are you, dear sir? Everyone enjoyed the intro. You missed it because you were watching Coronation Street or some shit. Regardless.
Does he want this? I take it he wants the passport thing, but not with Star Wars Rogue Squadron, because that's going to leave me with an American Star Wars Rogue Squadron.
You charge him for that.
Yeah, you tell him he's got to have it.
That's like that's part of it. That's like.
Well, I'm supposed to be getting a game off him from the last swap shop, so I'll do something. Whatever we need to do.
All right. Okay. Cool. That's fine. Retro bait. Over to you, sir.
Right, guys. I'm gonna do my hardware this time. So we'll start off with something that I showed last time, but I didn't have the PSU for it. Now I have, and now I can confirm that it's working. I have a Commodore Plus 4, it's equivalent to a Commodore 16. It's in working order and it's in really nice condition. So if anyone fancies anything like that, give me a shout. Next is this bad boy, which I've been testing and fixing earlier on this week, and these are a bastard like to sort out. But anyway, this one's sorted now, and we have a fully working 1541 Commodore 64 disk drive. Absolutely fantastic piece of kit.
Very sexy.
When you talk retro, that is retro, right?
Can I just? Yes, I think that's place appointment. Yes, I think yes. Right. Okay.
It matches the colour of their jumpers.
Yeah. Bless
brown.
White, man.
Everyone takes a piss that Commodore was brown, but everything was fucking brown in the 80s, right? Right. Now we're going to move on to some controllers. Most of these controls I've been through and work. I think there's one that doesn't, but we'll get to it. So this is all controllers. These are for I think it's the PS3. All the Buzz controllers. There's 2 sets in there. If anyone wants the Buzz. All right, and here we go. This is the main bit. So we have. Probably should have got these out a bit earlier. We have an Xbox controller. It's a clear one. It's got the longest lead ever, but this is it here. The up button is a little bit dodgy, so that would be one. Like I don't know, to use for like a donor to maybe fix something else. This one here, oh my god, I can't believe it all got so fucking right sorted. I think this one is also an Xbox. Or is
That's
it a Dreamcast?
Dreamcast. So, that's like a batarang. That kills someone you throw at them.
Yeah. Quite heavy. Next we have, and I think this is for the Mega Drive. I think is the Competition Pro.
Yep.
That one did work. Third-party PlayStation 2 controller. But it's got a bit of a issue there, but it still works. No. The worst controller ever made, as far as I'm concerned, and I've been trying to use this to try and help me out with my gameplay on this machine, and it just hasn't worked. We've got the Competition Pro for the Nintendo 64.
Get the aftermarket one. You just need that new one, mate.
I definitely do. Like, yeah. I get paid tomorrow for the first time since December. So, oh man, I'm absolutely. Well, no. But yeah, no, yeah, absolutely buzzing. It's great to be back in work. So yeah, I'm a lot happy. I'm in a lot better place than what I've been recently. Okay, so another Competition Pro, and this is like a joystick set for the the GameCube. This is for the GameCube.
Wow, I've never seen it. arcade stick for the GameCube.
No,
Did
it's not
you
good.
even, what arcade? What fight? Oh, there's Soul Calibur in it on there. Trying to think
Bloody
what.
War.
And Dragon
Well,
Ball Z's on there, isn't it, as well?
That is the connection for the.
Yeah.
Hold on, I could just
It is,
try
mate.
it. You know. Yep. So that fits in there. So that's for the GameCube.
I have never seen that.
It's not micro switch, but there is like a lot of resistance in there. You can kind of feel the different directions. So that's pretty nice to use.
Heaps is after that, mate.
It's
Heaps
yours.
wants that. Very expensive
Cost him a
to
bottle.
send to Ireland.
It'll cost him a few bottles of wine. But no,
Someone told me he
we'll
actually lives
sort
in
that out.
Dagenham. He's not in Ireland. He actually lives in Dagenham, but I'm not
It's
sure.
very possible. Huh?
Yeah.
Now we've got this controller. This is a
Mega
Competition Pro.
I was going to say, it's missing a button, mate. Where's that button? Where's the fourth button gone?
Well.
I think this is the Mega Drive 2.
Oh.
And
Someone wants that stick.
Tootie.
Tootie
wants that.
needs that stick. He's got
No, he
the
doesn't. He doesn't.
Tootie, come on, get in the comments. Otherwise,
doesn't
all right.
need it.
one.
He
I
doesn't
think
need
so.
it. He
But does he
doesn't.
want it?
He doesn't need
Does he
it.
want it?
He doesn't
He
need
need
it.
it. Apparently, he's got it.
Oh, was he?
Ah, oh well.
I gave him it this
Never mind.
morning.
Oh, did ya?
It isn't that stick actually for the box, but
Oh,
We've got another Competition Pro. And we're getting towards the end. What's this one for? Yeah, I think that's Mega Drive as well.
fucking hell.
Wow, that
A
is
few different.
How many bins have you been going through, Paul?
All.
Fucking hell.
Mate, when you're unemployed, you've got a lot of spare time.
No, I hear that. No, listen. Hey,
PS1. And that's actually looks like an official one to me.
Yeah.
Um,
them
Yeah,
ones,
that one. I need that controller, Paul.
yeah, okay. I'll
yeah,
put
them
this one
ones are a
aside.
little bit rarer. Them ones, to be fair.
I've not seen one before. I didn't think it was an
It's
official
about
controller.
90 quid. That is, Paul. Just to let you know, mate.
Cheers, Lee, mate. Thanks, Lee.
No, it's normally 180, but oh shit, I've said 180.
And then we've got this one here.
Oh
I
my
think
god!
that's
What
like
is
a weird
that?
kind of SNES controller.
That's
It's
a
like they
sick-
took the SNES
yeah.
controller and made
Oh.
it worse. There you go, guys. Try and complete your favorite games with that. And that's it for this round. But I've kept some for last.
Cool, Paul. I might have that controller for the arcade stick then, but I'll talk to you, mate.
The Mega Drive thing, yeah.
Yes, mate.
Okay, dokie.
Right, I've got no more, so we're going to move on to Sega Zombie on his last
The
one,
last round.
the last hurrah, and Cheggers is waiting.
He's waiting, is he? Wow,
Yes, mate.
we've got some really. I ain't going to say this stuff is amazing. Some of it's pretty
Oh.
nice, but we've got some very different things.
Right.
First
Okay.
of all, we're going to show 2D Rob's favourite game, Double Dragon.
Oh no!
Nice.
Yay!
Oh.
No!
Nice. The
So
best.
this is part of the Tiger Foldaways series, and it's actually a portable board game.
Oh, nice.
All folds out
Oh wow!
like so. And in there you've got the pieces, the instruction manual, all the little pieces are in these doors, and then you use this little switch here to spin the dice.
Oh my god!
Do you know what? Do you know what? Do you know what? Right? Because when I think beat 'em ups, I think board games. So that's
Yeah, no, look,
Yeah,
mate.
it works, doesn't it?
That's hand in hand.
But I thought that is a very interesting little piece,
No, it's
and
actually-
all them Double
It
Dragon
is.
fans out there.
I've never.
You
seen
know,
So I think for the thousands of for the millions of Double Dragon fans that are out there because they love it so much and it's such a mighty franchise, it was definitely something that's worth it for their collections.
Yep,
Yeah,
they've
my-
got
my-
that in their collection.
If my
Where's
brother was
2D
watching,
Rob?
he will definitely want that.
Yeah, where's 2D Rob? Not sorry. Silly Steve needs to get on that.
He does. He does.
Yeah,
Very good.
definitely. And sticking with the niche and unusual, remember back in sort of like the late 90s, early 2000s, you had Tamagotchis, you had all the battling
Yeah.
sort of things. Well, this is a battling yo-yo.
Oh bloody hell!
It's Cody Gins, And yeah, you spin it and you can battle. Now I've got this one which is unboxed, but I've got this one that's still sealed.
Oh,
These are extremely rare, especially one boxed. Now I've never heard of them.
So
But this is early 2000s. I did find a date, but now I can't see it. I'm sure it was 2001. But this is still sealed in the box. I've done some research, and yeah, that they seem pretty scarce. But I've
Where'd
got
you get it from?
work.
where'd you get it from?
Well, my brother picked these up, and he thought of me. He was he went and had a look at a load of stuff, and yeah, this guy had these there.
Wicked.
I'm guessing he saw them and thought, well, my brother's a bit of a yo-yo, so he can have them.
Yeah. It's like my brother's a big kid; he'll like them. But, you know, anyone interested, or you know, if they spark any nostalgia for anyone, because
Exactly, yeah, man. Bloody, I've never seen that.
for me and yo-yos, it was all about the Coca-Cola spinners. If you can remember them.
Yeah.
White, the Tango
I was gonna say that was my era when they had the Coca-Cola ones and Tango ones and that.
And there was the gold one, wasn't there? That was a bit
There
more...
was the gold spinner that everyone wanted, wasn't it?
So where do you
do your research, Scott? Wikipedia. No,
Wow.
I just typed into eBay sold listings.
Very, very, very interesting. I've never seen them before,
interesting.
mate.
I thought I'd save that for this show because
Never seen that in my life, mate.
No, that's what I thought. Then we're going to move on to some books, some literature.
Nice.
But as you all know me, guys, it's got to have pretty pictures in it. And first up, we've got The Art of Atari. Now, this is if you're into your early 80s Atari art, this book is fantastic. It really is. It lists all the greatest games, and it's got some fantastic artwork in it.
Wow. Very nice.
So if you're really into your Atari, it's a lovely book. So we've got that. And then we've got to have some Sega. And this is a book that I've upgraded. So I'm going to let this one go. And that is the complete works of the Mega Drive.
Oh!
Now, this is
I remember when that came out. Everyone was like really raving about it when it was like on pre-orders and stuff. I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, when I ordered this one, it had a funny like ring binder thing round the cardboard. And I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but it's kind of indented just on the edge.
Oh, that's annoying.
And that really annoyed me a lot, but there's not a lot I could do about it. But this document...
That Atari book, mate, just to keep in your mind.
Right, okay. But this is absolutely... This is a very good book. It's a very nice
lovely,
book
mate.
indeed.
Very, very nice.
It's got all of the artwork to all the big iconic games. And it all folds out as well, which is really cool.
Oh, wow.
So you get the full sort of aspect ratio of all the artwork. It's got concept art as well to all the early games. And it's also in here somewhere. It's got the blueprints. And we've also got like loads of lovely
level by level. Wow.
Level by level things. It's a fantastic book, fantastic read. So we've got that.
What's that go for? About a tenner?
Yeah. Yeah, postage is a tenner.
Yeah.
And then finally we'll end it on this, and we've got complete in the box, in lovely condition. We've got a Japanese Mega Drive.
Oh, that is lovely.
Very nice.
And I thought we'd end on
tempting.
that.
Very tempting.
Very, very nice.
But yeah, it's in great nick.
Very
So there we go, guys. That's it.
Fantastic. Thank you, Scott. Some very good stuff. Fob, sir, over to you.
Well, that links in quite nicely to the next little bundle because I have a Japanese.
Oh! Wait a minute. Oh, fucking hell.
That was good because those pictures stopped the sunfade bit.
Oh, no! Don't make the boxes.
What I will say is, I don't know if you can sort of, if I can do this and sort of show you. Let's see if we can. Oh, it's like new inside.
Ooh. Oh, that's tempting.
Oh, that's nice, actually. That's
That
very
is very
People
tempting.
in the comments, they're wetting themselves thinking, is their missus going to beat fuck out of them if they buy it?
Well, it doesn't just come with that, you see.
Oh no,
There's more.
this
There's
is
more.
when the flop,
There's more.
flop keeps giving.
Generation game.
Yes.
We also have the box controller.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Bag it up. Bag it up.
Makes all the difference.
Oh no, double wrapped up, but it does have a VM unit in it. I've never opened this. What's it got there?
That's
Can
a
you see
rumble
that
pack, innit?
that thing? Don't know.
A rumble pack.
Do they just come out?
They should pull out, mate. He says.
Don't know.
Yeah, it's a rumble pack in it. Yeah. Cool.
And so this is like a bit of a bundle. It'd be nice if it all went together.
Of course.
Pop that back in. I've got to tell you, there is a bit of sun fading on the boxes.
Well,
Would you like to see how much sun fading on the boxes? That's what it should look like.
yep.
That's what that side looks like.
Oh wow.
That's having a conservatory, I'm afraid.
Guess which side's facing out.
And that it's the wheel.
Steering wheel. Oh, nice.
And again, I don't actually think this has ever been out.
Where does he get those wonderful toys?
I get these from Basubi James. I had this from.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, I suppose it's a bit of, you know, for somebody that hasn't got that wants, you know, has been thinking about getting into Japanese Dreamcast collecting.
Nice. Very, very nice.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Very, very nice.
I have one last thing I'll show you, and it's, I suppose this is really more probably about the box, but you know, it's a PS2. It's quite a clean PS2 that's in there and all the gubbins, but the box is not bad at all. And I think, I mean, I haven't seen too many of this style box around for anybody.
Only yellow,
I've not
That's
seen
the
those
unusual
ones.
one.
I'm not saying it's uncommon even, but just me personally, I haven't seen too many of these.
Most of them are blue. Just blue colour.
I've got a feeling this might be Irish.
Is there a yellow one as well?
There's the yellow one's the later one.
slim.
The standard blue
Yeah, the-
one is the normal
That's
one.
the
Yeah.
Pal.
SCP
What is it? Is it bad? Has it got bags inside?
bags.
The bag, yes, the console and that. Not the
Not them
Colombian
kind
bag,
of bag. Not
Yeah,
them
is
kind
it
of
from
bag.
Colombia?
not the marching powder. We don't want that stuff. Well, some do.
What's it like inside?
Oh,
hello.
oh! Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Gold.
Oh no!
Awooga. Awooga.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's got all its like literature and a demo disc, and
Oh, demo disc.
I think Rob
Essex Rob wanting that, innit?
Rob Essex Retro. Oh no! See, look at it. I think he may. I think you might. I'm gonna text Joe for you to bring the mop in, mate.
You'll have to, yeah, you have to let me know how much you want for it.
Whoa!
won't be a lot, mate. Just you know.
Well, then I'll be buying it if it ain't a lot. So we'll.
Pushed it.
Oh, I know, we've got to be seating here.
Oh no!
Oh, here we go. Where is it? See?
Yeah, this
Woolworths! Woolworths!
Oh,
Is this
Whereabouts?
100 quid? Fucking what year?
look at that.
2004 March.
Colville. Where's
April the,
Colville?
sorry, April the 30th at 3:30. Some arsehole bought it from Colville. Good luck to him. Bless him.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'll probably put that to one side, mate. We'll.
It's
I like buying boxes.
got all sorts of weirdness inside it. No problem. That's me, lads. I think.
I love that. I love Essex Retro. It's like, yeah, I may have it. You know, just I may have it.
When them bags come out, Fob, yeah.
What a disc fell out. I don't know. It's got a couple of demo discs actually.
Is it not the one with the one with the internet? Oh no, that's a different one because I've got that little box that goes on the back for the internet as you watch to go online. Okay, right. 2D. Show your wares.
All right, so I've got basically a bunch of PS2 games and one Mega Drive game, and they're all big hitters. All big hitters.
Wait, let me get the checkers. I'm ready. Go on, mate.
All right, but here's the thing, right? With the PS2 games, I've shown them before, and I don't know why no one's snapped them up because they are flipping rare and uncommon. Anyway, so I'll start with the first one. Now, this one is pretty rare actually, more so because of the region. And the game I've got is Samurai Western.
Oh, it's a very good game.
And it's a very good game, but it's also a very rare game.
Yep.
And also, what makes this one even rarer is it's the UK PAL version, which is probably the rarest one, even compared to other European ones. And it is complete.
Oh.
And it's in lovely nick. It's in lovely nick, man. I honestly don't get it, man. This game is rare as hell. The UK one, anyway.
Yeah.
And it's for PS2 collectors. This is a must-have, and it's a good game. It's a very good game. It's a third person. It's a third-person action hack and slash game. Really, really good game. So yeah, I've got that.
Nice, very nice.
And the next set, again, I've shown these before, and I'm surprised no one has snapped them off me. But they're all sealed. They're all sealed. So let's start with Soul Divide.
Oh my God! Sealed!
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Sealed. Shooter.
I need to go to the toilet. Can someone take over?
Then we've got Tengai. Sealed. This is awesome game. I love this. One of my favorite shooters.
Quality game.
Yeah, one of my favorite shooters.
Wow.
And then we've got Dragon Blaze. Again, sealed. Another awesome shooter. Again, fantastic shooter.
Oh my God.
And then we've got another shooter, and this is Homura.
Oh my God.
Sealed.
Someone's just dropped their glass.
Yeah, so Homura.
Tell my wife I love her.
It wasn't me.
Wow. And the last PS2 game, again, is sealed. And this is Fire Pro Wrestling Returns.
Fucking love that game. What an awesome game that is.
Do you know what? I've been in two minds because part of me wanted to keep it, but then I don't really want to unseal it. But if I don't unseal it, I don't really want to keep it because I want to. Do you know what I mean? It's frustrating. But yeah, this is very sought after as well. This actually never got a UK release, so it is actually in different languages at the back. But the game itself is in English. It even says it at the back. It's got the English. It's got the British flag, and it says the game's in English.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. And the last game, and this is for the Mega Drive, and this is a big hitter.
Can you wait a second? Just let me take a breath. Right, mate, carry on.
All right. So last game I've got here, and this is a fantastic game, but unfortunately it is missing the manual. But otherwise, it's in lovely nick, and that is Saturday Night Slam Masters. Yeah. Top game for the Mega Drive, but it is missing the manual. And I will say this though, and of course I will, the price will change depending on this, but I'm still in two minds on whether I want to keep the case. So I might just let the insert and game go. In which case the price will change depending on how what it goes. But the insert is lovely, the car is lovely, And I'm getting rid of it because
why do you want to keep the case? Just the case. What am I missing?
Because I think I might need a spare. I might need a spare Mega Drive case because I've got some games I might need to do a bit of sort of softening over.
Love it.
Yeah. No, I might not. I'm just putting it out there just in case. I might not.
It was a special case or something.
Yeah, it's a Konami special case or Capcom case. Sorry.
No. It's a standard Sega case. Because this is a Capcom game. So yeah, but I might not. You know, like I say, because it does obviously would have more value with the case. So but this is a quality game, and the only reason why I'm getting rid of it is because I did get one with the manual. And so yeah, but this is a quality game. Yeah, awesome game. That's it. I'm done.
How do you follow
mate?
that?
I tell you, are you saving for a car or something? Like you? Fuck, you know. Fair play to you, Rob. Essex, Rico, over to you.
We've got to beat that, Essex, Rob.
I can't beat that. Not without selling stuff I don't want to sell. Unfortunately. So I can't beat that.
Someone let Rob a fiver for a case, for fuck's sake. Love it. Oh my god. Love it. Quality.
Do you know what? Right? I can't listen. I don't know what. Listen, you guys are much more savvy when it comes to getting this stuff. But every time I can't seem to find spare cases. People are always charging an arm and a leg for them, and I'm too fucking lazy to go booting. So I don't have much options. I have to grab the cases while I can. That's all it is.
Fair play to you, mate. Go on, Rob.
Right. I don't know. I've got some bits of hardware that I can blitz through, and then I've got loads of quite a few Xbox games. I can just absolutely smash through it all if you want.
Wherever you want, mate. Wherever you want.
Oh, it's your rodeo. That's all.
Oh, good, man.
Right.
Good.
I have a Mega Drive.
Nice.
Let's just chuck that over there. I have a steering wheel for a PS2 and pedals for a PS2.
Okay.
I have a Mega Drive 2.
Okay, nice.
I have a Super Nintendo that somebody was obviously playing a game that angered them in some way. But it does work. It does work. You just have to put your finger in to sort of press the button. That's all, to switch it on. I have a Dreamcast. Now you may laugh because it doesn't work. It needs a laser. But I hear Dreamcasts that need lasers are quite sought after because some of you people out there in the big wide world prefer to just get one of them GDEMU things and get all the games for free. So there you go. Dreamcast that needs a laser.
Definitely worth doing.
Where else am I? I have actually. I don't know if I'm going to change it up a little bit here because I don't know if I'm going to sell this or not. I'm going to ask Paul whether I should sell this. So I bought a CD32 and it came.
Oh, definitely sell it, like definitely sell that.
Okay. It came with a mouse.
How was that? That was pretty decent.
That to me looks fake, or sorry, not fake. I shouldn't use. I've been told off for saying that things are fake.
If it looks
third
shit,
party.
it probably is Commodore.
Yeah, it looks like third party.
Cheapest.
And I wanted to ask whether there was an actual genuine CD32 mouse, and if there was, I'll buy that one and sell this one.
I don't think there was. I think it was the Amiga CD TV came with a mouse, and most
There's
people
a lovely little.
it kind of fits in with the system, so a lot of people go for the CD TV mouse and keyboard.
Okay, so I don't know whether. I mean, I want something that actually looks like a genuine mouse. So I might sell that if someone needs it.
If you do, mate, obviously I've got one now, so I'd be interested in taking that.
Okay, no worries. Right. I blitzed for. Oh no, I will show you this. So this is I upgraded my one.
Tui wants your Dreamcast. We'll sort that out.
Okay, yeah, I've seen his videos on it, so I know what his game is.
Yeah.
Advance. I have a Game Boy Advance. Now this is actually. I'm going to be a little bit. I'm not trying to be a dick here or anything like that, but I've upgraded my one. But this is still very nice condition, or I think it's still very nice condition. It's still, like it's got a little bit there. Yeah, but if you go inside, the tab's still there. Everything's still there. If you go inside, it hasn't got the bag. but it's in lovely condition, and it's got all the books. It's got all the books and everything. So that's that. Then game-wise, Driver, Xbox original. Some action replay, someone can have it for free if they still feel like cheating on PS2 games. Halo 2, Medal of Honor Frontline, Halo 1, Mafia. Someone already bought one, if anybody else fancied it as well. Splinter Cell, Tiger Woods, Championship Manager, Doom 3. Where's the camera? Doom 3. No. Brothers in Arms, The Da Vinci Code. Brothers in Arms. Sims in the City, the classic. Formula Karts on the PS1.
Interesting.
Beautiful. Episode. I bought this and I already had it. I do that a lot. Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. CSI. If you want to get your missus into games.
Very good game. I like that game.
Jade is after that. Jade is after that CSI.
See, I knew.
Yeah. She was. Do you know what she was talking about that today? This morning she was saying, "I want CSI on the Wii."
Danny's on one tonight, and Danny, it's like he's literally buying.
Danny's won the lottery tonight, I think, mate.
Yeah, he absolutely loves Championship Manager. He's so into Championship Manager.
Oh, good luck to him.
Yeah,
he's on one. Mass Effect 2 on the Xbox 360.
Yeah.
You didn't sound very enthusiastic there. This one plays like Resident Evil.
Now, like that's.
This one plays like Resident Evil.
Rob. I'll take the first one, mate. I haven't got that.
Okay.
You can have it on the PS3 as well, yeah? Don't forget.
Well, there might be a video coming up soon where I've got a new console, so we'll see.
This one plays like Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, I might need that as well.
Okay. It's not a desirable.
Listen, you're not trying to take over from heaps, are you, Paul, with the fucking Resident Evil, are you?
Mate, I just love Resident Evil.
Left 4 Dead 2, awesome game.
Awesome game.
Awesome game.
Go on then.
Dead Right.
Go on then. I'll take that as well.
Paul wants all of them.
Paul's paycheck's gone tomorrow.
This is off the record. This is the off the record version.
Yeah.
It's the one I've always wanted.
Call of Duty Ghosts. If I mean, it's a decent Call of Duty game, but everybody and their dog has got it. I'm finding PS3 games here. Need for Speed: The Run, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Halo ODST, Fear.
I enjoyed Fear.
Gears of War 3.
Oh yes.
Gears of War 3. Paul, what are you doing?
In what I've just getting, I've got 1 which I actually played and 2 which I've never played, and I didn't even know there was a 3, so I've got to go for the whole 3, right?
Of course.
LA Noire again. Shadow of the Hedgehog.
Quality game. Brilliant game.
Complete.
Yeah, got it.
Oh, okay.
Was that sarcasm, Scott? I couldn't tell.
No, a Sega and Shadow. I'm going to say it's good, even though it's a piece of shit.
Halo, again, if you don't need... I'm going to become the king of the Halos and leave Tomb Raider behind at this rate. But like Scott was being the ultimate salesman, it is kind of my job as well. Only on Xbox. I know it's hard to believe with Halo being only on Xbox, but it's only on Xbox. Here we go. This one's a little bit different, and it's also only on Xbox. I bought it, but I already had it. Again, Sudeki. Probably terrible.
No, that's actually a good game, that is. That's actually not a bad game.
That might be one for Danny. That might be because he's massively into Xbox.
It's different to the usual fodder. Need for Speed Underground 2.
Best version of that game.
Yes, awesome game. My favourite Need for Speed, that.
The Godfather. Unfortunately, manualless, but it is what it is. And another, you can tell I pick up bundles, can't you? Another copy of Halo 2. This one being the very sought after and very rare Best of Classics edition. Yep, sure. And again, only on Xbox. So I think I'm looking around. I think that's it.
Nice one, sir. Thank you very much. And Paul, over to you to finish this historic evening.
Right, guys. So I've got some PS1 and then a couple of bits of hardware, and then that's me done.
Nice.
So PS1, we're going to start off with Blockbuster.
Oh wow.
Then one of Si's favourite games, I think he's been looking for this one, Inspector Gadget.
Oh wow. I didn't even know it was on the PS1.
Loved that cartoon as a kid.
Yeah,
his
man.
His daughter was a bit of a dick, though, wasn't she? She was a bit of a
Well, the dog was a cunt.
Who was?
The dog. The dog was a
Aye.
cunt, mate, that dog.
Oh, yeah. Total arsehole.
Yeah.
King of Bowling 2. World Championship Snooker. E.T.
Interesting.
Monsters Inc.
Nice.
A Bug's Life. PGA Tour 98. I've heard that's the best one. I haven't really, just kidding.
Who told you that?
Go on, see him, Formula 1 97. The Simpsons Wrestling. This gets a bit of a bad rep, but I thought it was. I don't know. I thought it was all right, actually. I only played it for a little bit. Prism Land, and I hear this version here is not seen very often.
Pass.
Ditto. Card Shark. I mean, we must be talking right at the end of the PlayStation's life here. This is a good game, though. Buster Move 2.
Great
Arcade Edition. Hate this game. Scrabble. I suppose it's actually a good game when you can't spell, because, like, even when you make a mistake, sometimes it works out, right?
Well,
this one, especially for you guys, we've got the Junior Edition of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, so you might actually have a chance. Scooby-Doo, the Cyber Chase, absolute classic. This one is actually
nice.
Crash Team Racing. I'm looking forward to getting that Xbox One, Scott.
Yeah.
Playing that. And personally, one of my favourite games on PS1 was Driver 2. I thought this was a cracker. It is a silver label, like, but it's a belter of a game. And so then we move on to the last couple of things. This is a machine that I got given about a month ago, and it was knackered. It still isn't fixed perfectly. I still need to put a couple of keys in the keyboard there, which I've got now. So they will be going in. But this is a fully working Commodore 64C. It'll come with a PSU and a tape deck as well, both tested and working. It comes a whole set. I did have two, but I sold one recently, so this is the one that I've got spare at the minute. So if you're after a system, a bit of original hardware, 8-bit, then there you go. And last but not least is this. Now, I recently picked up a box version, so I'm willing to let this one go, but it's in absolutely fantastic condition. And this is a Commodore calculator, and I don't know if you can see, but it actually works there. It's in full working condition. So yeah, nice piece of history there. A Commodore calculator, which is where they started. They started doing calculators and typewriters before they started making computers. So this is what they used to do before then. So yeah, I wouldn't let that one go. And last but not least is this. I got it. I think I paid £7 for it, just on the off chance it might work. But I just think it's really cool. And it's an old-fashioned dictaphone.
Oh wow,
that's cool.
Yeah, man.
And you don't see many of these. And it comes with a box and everything. So I put some batteries in, and the display works. Like, everything works here, but it just feels like it's jammed or something. And I just don't trust myself to be able to take this apart and be able to fix it. Yeah. So if someone thinks that they might be able to do something with it, then I don't know. But as I say, it comes in its own case. It's in pristine condition. Like, it's completely A1. There's not a mark anywhere here. So yeah. Like, if someone could do something with that, then let us know. But yeah, that's me.
Thank you, Paul.
Just on that dictaphone there, I think I was at P, and I picked up a dictaphone, and I sort of, like, you know, kind of held it up, and I went, dictaphone. He went, no, I just used my finger, mate.
Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
look, he's put it there. Look, yeah, I use my finger. Hold off this joke, prick. He has like 2 jokes.
Right, thank you, gents, for that. We're gonna. I had an idea about to do something, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do what Retro Bait said, and we're all going to try and remember. I'm looking forward to seeing what 2D Rob says. What was your first game you ever played? Now, my first game I played was Shinobi in the arcade. That's the first arcade game, I believe the first game I played. I don't remember anything before. My brother had a Spectrum when I was a kid, and I didn't really play it. I wasn't allowed to play. I could look at it. I couldn't play it. So I'm going to say Shinobi was my first game I ever played in the arcades. Sega Zombie, yourself?
Well, the first game I played in the arcades was Space Invaders.
Nice.
And I can remember it scared me. And I know this is going to sound really stupid, but I can remember seeing the Space Invader. You know that noise it makes, the machine?
Yep.
And just seeing them big, tall, like aliens on the side of it. I remember being a little bit nervous in playing it. Bearing in mind, I was very little. And I was just amazed by it. So that was the first game I ever played. The first game I actually owned myself was a rip-off of Donkey Kong. It was like an LCD Tomy tabletop, and that was called Kong Man.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
And I really want to get that again. That's something I've been after for years, but I just can't find a boxed one. So, yeah, Kong Man was the first game I played, but the first proper computer game I played was 3D Death Chase on the Spectrum.
Wow.
Is
that
that
was
when
the
you're going
game
through the
that
woods? Are you going through like a woods or something?
Yes.
I'm sure you're doing a video on that.
I did.
Yeah.
That was the first game that sort of like we had at home on a computer, and from that moment on, I was hooked. You know, from that moment on, I was like, wow, I just love games.
Did Jade not play it? I think.
Yeah, she did.
Aye.
I done a little skit of
that actually works.
Yeah.
You know, that's some good ones there, Scott. Fair play. Fob, I'm interested to see what you're going to say, mate.
Well, I think I'm probably the oldest on here, you know, by probably a good way. And so I remember.
You look good, mate. I told you I would 2 out of 1. I'll give you 1.
Well, on the back of that.
No, don't sidestep it. Embrace it. Take it on.
Give me a second to just work out what I've got to do.
Go on, mate.
Well, I played the Binatone machines. You know you know. So I mean, I wouldn't really count them necessarily, but then I played Missile Command on the 2600. The first game, like with any sort of real content, if you like, I had my first computer was Commodore 16, just the standard 16, and I had one game with it, and it was called Cuthbert Enters the Tomb of Doom, and it didn't load, and I remember speaking to. I remember speaking to a friend, but I only had one game with it, you know. And he said, "Oh, I've got some games." So he said, you know, and he had a Commodore 16+4, like Retrobait showed earlier. And I went round, and I might have mentioned this before, but he had like the cartridges that came, I think, with the original pack, and one of them was Treasure Island.
Oh, hey, hold on, I have got 2.
Is it called Treasure? I always forget the name.
Neither of them are Treasure Island, but is that the carts?
Yeah, they're the ones that go in the back, but they didn't work in the C16. You had to have the +4.
That's right, yeah.
And it was a game called Treasure Island, and you were in it was an adventure where you it wasn't point and click because it was a type one, you know, and it was there was no graphics, it was just pure text.
Yeah, point and click.
We were little. And we didn't really understand it, but you just start in a room and you have to put essentially to start the game, you have to put these sneakers on, climb on the window ledge, and you have to shout a word. But it took us weeks. But I just remember becoming completely and utterly absorbed in getting out of this fucking godforsaken room. Do you know what I mean? With my friend.
The thing was, it was pre-internet back then as well, so you literally had to just keep going until you found out, or unless someone else had done it, and they would tell you in like the playground, and then you would know. Because be honest, otherwise, you just had no idea. The
problem was we were so little that we had no sort of like logical thinking, you know. It was just the most bizarre thing, and I think you had to stand on the window ledge and shout something like YOLO or something. It was like a magic word, and then you landed on this island, and then you could sort of get into it a little bit. But look, Tootie's saying you're on the ledge, wear the sneakers, flotsam and jetsam. Yeah, it's an absolute. Well, it's probably not. It's probably a terrible game. But in my little Fob's brain going back then, it just absorbed me into a world. And you've got your imagination, haven't you? Know, it's like reading a book. Yeah. And I was on this window ledge, and I've got these sneakers, and I've managed to get them out of this fucking cupboard, and I've managed to get the computer to put them on my feet because it would only accept about 5 different commands, you know. And and it was just the most absorbing thing that I was sort of making something happen. And I'd go to bed at night thinking about what we could do with the few commands that it knew. And I'm sure for an adult at the time, it would have been quite a breeze. But have you ever played it, Retrobate? Do you know what I'm even talking about? I mean, Toot is the only person I've ever spoken to that actually knows.
Not that one. I mean, I did play them back in the day, and like at the time, you didn't know any difference, so it was just seemed like the natural thing. And you could always type help, and you got like the list of commands and stuff that you could do.
See, I probably wouldn't have even known that at the time. You know,
but that was like the essential thing. You just had to type help, and it would normally come up with all the commands that you're able to do, and then you could go through them, and then or just press look, and then see what's there, and then you would find out one of them keywords. You had to kind of link with one of the like things that you could use, and that's how we used to think about it. That's how we used to like get through them levels. But as you say, it was before click and point, where like it just used different parts of your brain. I felt like so playing those games to playing like Monkey Island or even Leisure Larry or something like that. It was different. You had like a visual aid rather than just like a still picture in the background. But still,
with that, there was even no still picture. It was purely text.
Really? So yeah,
there was no picture at all. But I always remember off the back of that loving adventure games and. Again, I've mentioned this. It's a game I've still not got, but like getting the Commodore user.
Beneath the Steel Sky.
No, it was Guild of Thieves. I remember seeing Guild of Thieves.
I've not played it, no.
And I've got the other 2 games that the same company made, The Pawn, and I bet on a retro tip, Pete would know these, but I remember then just literally wanting an Amiga because it showed the graphic, because it was the same style adventure, but it had these unreal graphics with it, you know. And yeah, they're my early memories. I mean, the actual first game I probably bought for myself was something called Mr. Puniverse on the Commodore 16 for £1.99. It was like it would either be like a Codemasters or a Mastertronic game, and I remember because it was the only game that I had that loaded. I got good at it, but then it had a glitch in it and it used to just sort of fail.
Oh, no. Have you got a copy of it?
I haven't even got a Commodore 16.
Oh wow!
I tell you what, I've got a load of Commodore 16 games. I've got about 40. So if it's in there, mate, I'll send you it. But just you have to let us know what it's called.
That was Mr. Puniverse.
Mr. Puniverse, right? I'll have a look. I've got loads of Mastertronic. Like their releases and like Ricochet, I think the other ones are. So I've got a load of them. I'll have a look through them.
But there was also on the same thing. I remember playing on my friend's Spectrum, and again, I'm sure I've mentioned this. And I was speaking to Dana at one of the shows about it, and a similar style game, but a little bit more advanced at the time, was one called The Wild Bunch.
Yeah.
Or was it like about cowboys?
One sec. So I have it on display here, because Dana gave it me. So it kind of means quite a lot to me. But I mean, I never owned the game, but that's an adventure.
Firebird. They were owned by British Telecom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There'll be a BT kind of symbol on there somewhere, probably
Wow.
on the back. Like they were actually owned by British Telecom.
Oh yeah. Look.
Yeah. Yeah, right at the top. There we go.
And also, and then I won't be banging on about this shit, but again, Minder on the Spectrum. I've mentioned it to the lads. Oh God, I just loved Minder. You remember the TV series Minder? Yeah. Well, it's like what was his name? The Minder, the guy.
Terry.
Yeah, Dennis Waterman, wasn't it? You play him. And it's an adventure, and you have to go to the Winchester and buy like dodgy goods.
Oh wow!
No, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's absolutely fantastic game. And again, you know, I kind of look out for them, but I've not really seen them. So that they're my earliest memories. But I really was quite little, you know, so I didn't fully understand them.
Wow, that's a lot of nostalgia in a short space of time. Fair play. No, it's good. Listen, that's part of it, mate. Listen, you can see that you love it, and that's why it's good to talk about it. I mean, fair play. I mean, Commodore 6. The only game I've ever played on a Commodore 16, I'm sure it's Commodore 16, was Kickstart, which was the fighting game from the BBC 1 or 2 when I was a kid. I remember playing that, but I was a lot older because my cousin had a Commodore 16, even though the 64 was that, and we used to play Kickstart back in the day.
Definitely got that on the 16.
But
yeah,
going back to
Text Adventures tonight.
Text Adventures were massive back in the 80s. Oh, there were so many great games, Text Adventures. It's not something I can go back to now so much because I've tried, but they were a massive part of the 80s. They really were.
This is meant to be awesome on the Spectrum.
Yes, that is supposed to be really good, that. Yeah,
but as I say, it just doesn't work on mine, and it's such a shame because like it's fully kind of complete and it's in really nice condition. So yeah, I was looking forward to trying that out, but it didn't work.
What about you two, Rob? What do you reckon, mate? Do you remember?
Well, actually, no. Do you know what? I do actually remember the first game I ever played, but because what I was thinking was proper games, not like handheld sort of games.
Yeah.
But because I'll say this, like I was very late to gaming during the 80s. I actually didn't really start playing games like properly until around 89. So during the 80s, the only things I really played, so I played on no real systems. The only things I ever played were LCD games.
Yep.
And the very first LCD game that I actually owned, and it's really it actually kind of bums me out because I had it still working well into my 20s, and then my mum gave it away without telling me. She gave it away to a family member who they then didn't appreciate and fucking lost it. And it now goes for about 300 quid on eBay. I've seen it. I fucking makes me cry. But it was a Thomas the Tank Engine LCD game.
Oh wow!
And and I had it when I was about 4 years old. So we're talking 1986.
How tall were you when you were 4?
I was 6'5", mate. 6'5". 6'5". So no, yeah, I had that, and like I say, I kept it working. I loved it. It was basically all it was. It was basically Thomas the Tank Engine would move around sort of like in a circle almost, and he would have to, like, if I remember correctly, he had like push some of the cars into a certain area without getting hit by another car that would try to follow you, like a mine cart that would try to follow you. It was actually quite a fun game. And then sort of in the rest of the 80s, I kind of had I was playing like the Mario LCDs. You know which one I'm talking about.
The Game and Watch
one. Game and Watch. I played loads of like LCD ones and the Konami ones that everyone's seen. The Konami Turtles one.
I've still got my Turtles one.
Yeah, I still got my Turtles one. Yeah, I've got the Turtles one. Yeah, there was a Top Gun one.
Yeah, there was some Top Guns in them.
There was a few. Yeah,
there was a Gradius one as well, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was.
There was a Castlevania one. That
Yeah.
Rare was rocking all shit.
Yeah. But the first system I ever played, that gets a bit hazy because I have a strong inclination to say the NES, but I'm pretty sure I played a computer earlier than that, but I just don't quite remember. But because my first system was the NES, and before I got my NES, my mate had one, and he had the Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers, and Duck Hunt double cart.
The action set one.
Yeah. And I played that, and because to be honest with you, in the 80s, I was mostly into toys. I was into figures.
Yeah,
like
that's
I was into like I had like Action Force or GI Joe as it's known today. I had Thundercats, stuff like all that sort of stuff. So like I was into toys, toys and movies and cartoons was really my thing during the 80s. And because again, arcade wise, I don't quite remember the very first arcade game, but the memory that sticks out to me the most, the one that brought me into the arcades full time, was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game in '89. Because I remember that drew me in. That basically got me into beat 'em ups, because when I started playing that game, that's what eventually led me on to Final Fight. And all the other beat 'em ups that came in the following years. One that definitely sticks out to me a lot that I played in 1991 was Spider-Man, the arcade game.
Nice.
And I love that game.
Namora.
Yeah, exactly.
That was wicked. I love that game.
And that game frustrates me because even on emulation, right? That game is. I think is it like a System 16 or 1620? What system is it? Because it's one of those ones that the emulation today
it's a bit
has
jerky.
issues to. It's a bit jerky to fully emulate.
Yeah,
it really pisses me off. Anyway, so like I was a big fan of the arcade sort of during that sort of like 89, 1990, 91. And the NES was really kind of what did it for me. I never really dabbled with computers. I had a few friends sort of after the fact, like going into the 90s, that had Amigas and whatnot. But I had a friend that had a Spectrum. I had a friend that had a Spectrum, and he had loads of tapes. And I did play on that a few times, but that system never sold me, even as a kid. I don't want to get controversial here.
Whoa!
So like, I don't want to get caught up in another scandal.
You had to be there. You had to be there.
No. Paul, I'm talking about at the time. No, Paul, I'm talking about late 80s here. I'm talking about late 80s here when I was. I must have been about 8 or 9 years old.
I was the same when it come to the Spectrum. I couldn't see past the colour, like how everything was just all the same colours.
It was weird to me. It still was nice to me.
And right, I couldn't get past that then. So I love my Commodore 64. But you know what? Like now, I'm really into my Spectrum because. Like I've just learned to think, well, fuck it. It doesn't matter. It does that, so I'm just going to crack on. Yeah. And the actual games themselves are fantastic.
They are.
Yeah, but do you know what I think it is? I think because at the time when it was actually the Spectrum probably wasn't even current when I played it, but it was already on its way out. But I think you're always looking for, like, I don't know, maybe I was one of those kids that I needed bright colours, to entertain me. Because what I think when you go into an arcade, you see the bright colours, the noise, everything. Like it just looks so impressive.
I mean, compared to the arcade, and then you play a Spectrum, you're not going to be impressed.
Yeah, I think I can appreciate the Spectrum now as an older person because you view it through different eyes.
Yeah.
But I think the NES. Yeah, but the NES I really did enjoy. Like I loved Super Mario Brothers. That was the first game I ever completed was Super Mario Brothers, and Duck Hunt was so playable to me that I imagine if I played it now, it probably plays like dog shit. But at the time, like I felt it was like really responsive. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, I haven't played it. I haven't played Duck Hunt in years, so like I don't know if it's still playable today.
I played it recently on the Famicom, and it doesn't play as well as I remember it.
Okay, fair play.
Not many play that.
Hey. Well, look, Rob, that's another big bunch of nostalgia, mate. Fucking hell. Essex Retro. What about you, sir?
Well, I'm kind of with Rob, to be fair, on a few of them. I think we're of pretty similar age, so it's going to be quite similar. But first thing I ever had, well, the first gaming experience I had was going to my mate. It put me off gaming for a considerable time after this, so I'm going to upset you, Paul, here. But I went to my mate's house. He said, "Oh, come play my computer. Come play my computer." So I went round and he showed me this weird looking keyboard type thing that I couldn't even tell you what it was, but I know it looked like a bread bin, so it must have been something Commodore related. And it had a tape.
Hold on, Bob.
It had I couldn't even tell you, mate, what it was. This was a long time ago. I've drunk much alcohol since then. If that can have a tape plugged into it, then it was that.
Well, the nickname for this machine is the bread bin.
Yeah, well, it's to be honest, it could have been anything. But anyway, I played. I didn't play it, so we went into his room. He said to me, "Oh, yeah, I've just got to load it up. Let me get the tape out." So he gets the tape out. It's a Batman game, and I'm just sitting there, I'm like, "When are we playing?" No, you got to wait a little while. I'm like, well, no, I want to play it now. I was riding my bike. I was more than happy riding my bike around the block. And now I'm sitting in your bedroom. No, is there something else going on here, or what?
It's like what's going on? For the updates on your PS4 game. When you sat there, you're like, "Oh, there's only 2 gig left."
I was going to say, people moan about loading a tape, but you got to wait about 8 hours for a download now.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not being funny. This could have been. I mean, I was a kid. I don't even know how old I was, but this could have been 5 minutes to load. But it literally felt like 5 hours.
Yeah,
and I said to, and he loaded it. And the thing is, he loaded it at the time, and he's thrown out some Batman, whatever it is, star thing. Batarang. That's it. So you guys know the names, and it just freezes. Like he throws it out, and it freezes. Like what's happened?
Definitely a Spectrum, wasn't it? It was definitely a Spectrum.
That was definitely a Commodore. Definitely a Commodore.
I've just got to bear with me, Rob. Bear with me. I just got to reboot it. I'm like, no, this is enough for me. So that was my first ever gaming experience. My first ever game that I had for myself was the gold fronted Donkey Kong Game & Watch, which was my first ever sort of, I don't know, computing thing, or I think it was anyway. I don't know the actual timeline of this because that might have come out after NES or before NES. I don't know, but I remember having that around that sort of time. And then my first arcade experience was Donkey Kong was Double Dragon. So I used to play Double Dragon on an arcade machine at a Caravan because we used to go to a Caravan site in Clacton. So they had one arcade. Well, they had 2 arcade machines, and
so you must have hated arcades. You must have hated arcades with such a bad experience. It was pretty
good. I mean, when the shutter comes up and all that, I was like, "Yeah,
there's no way he wasn't biting there."
We'll see you in 2 weeks.
But then, like Rob, first experience of actual. I had an NES action set, and I actually didn't show this earlier. If anybody needs one of these, I put it next to it, but I didn't figure. I had an NES action set.
Is that for I completed?
NES? Sorry.
I'm definitely after one if it's for a NES.
Yeah, it's for a NES. It's got a tiny. I think Fob might have had this because it's got a tiny little bit of sun damage on there.
It's from that same shop in Japan.
But it does seem to work, so you never know.
Cool. Stick that in my part.
So the first game I ever completed, much like you, Rob, them damn cannonballs. I didn't know. I thought I was going to smash my NES up at a young age. But I got off the boat and I won and I completed the game. So Mario 1 was the first. I'm sure it was Mario 1. I can't remember now, but it was probably the first game I completed. Duck Hunt, I've done it a little bit and thought it was amazing, but in reality, it really wasn't. It probably wasn't. Like,
it wouldn't be that good. Yeah.
Scott said. But yeah, they're my. I mean, arcade. I mean, I had my first experience. I had a PC when I was younger, and I sort of chased that PC thing, and I did have a PC pretty young, but a game that me and my dad played very early on, probably the first game we ever played, was Network RAC Network Lombard RAC Rally or something, and it was literally, I'm not even kidding you, people in the comments that haven't played this game, it was breathtaking. Like the fact that those wipers were moving across the screen.
I was going to say the windscreen wipers.
The fact that rain came, this was actual rain. And it was like, is that a hay barrel? I've actually got to do a left and a right round a hay barrel. Like, this is breathtaking. But that was an early thing, and then it was just PC games. So Tomb Raider 1 and the first Toka. I played Toka on stream the other day, or Toka, or whatever you call it. I had that on PC.
There, you took that last lap. I was proper like on the edge of my seat, man. Especially that last corner when you fucked it up, and I was like, "No, come on!"
Well, I had that on PC, and again, my mates were like, "Oh, come play it on PlayStation," and I was like, "I can't even see the car." Like when I arrived at their house, they're like, "Oh, this is my PlayStation." I had a PC at the time. I'm like, "What's that? This isn't Toka." Like, come and look at the PC, because it was so different. The graphics was so much back then. And some people, again, in the comments, or some people nowadays say, "Oh, but the graphics are still that different." Play Cyberpunk on that in comparison to Xbox. No, not at all. It's not that different. Not like the old days. The old days PCs were so more. Yeah. I mean, Lara Croft actually did have a body like that had a shape to it on a PC, where on a PlayStation it was ridiculous.
Yeah, I got to say, like on PCs in the 90s, like I felt like genuinely looked like the games on there. If you're talking ports, the ports are way inferior on the consoles compared to PCs. I mean,
but my dad literally hated me because every single game we bought, it was like we'd buy Tomb Raider 2, for example, and he'd go, all right, 40 quid or whatever it was. Yeah, go on, get it. No worries, get it. So I go, oh, wicked. Yeah, I'm going to go play it. And you'd run upstairs to the PC, install it. And as you're installing it, it'd come up, you do not have the minimum specifications. Yeah. Or it would load, you would install it, you'd play it, and it's literally like this. And I'm like, Dad, I need more memory, like I need more RAM, or I need a new processor. Or a new, and I remember like one time, maybe spending like 600 or 700 quid to play a new game that I'd bought for 40 quid. That was the problem with PCs back then. Yeah. That was the problem.
That's what put me off from buying PCs, because I just didn't really understand all the faffing around when you had to like mess around with all the components and stuff.
There's one PC game that was my first proper PC game I played from start to finish, was Blade Runner. When I played Blade Runner, I thought that was fucking unreal for its time. And that was when like 98, I think it was.
When I installed that may have even been the £700 game. I don't know.
Yeah, that game was
it was powerful. Like it needed power. That game needed power. I mean, I remember going to buy a Voodoo FX like free. I can't even remember what they're called now. But I remember literally going in and buying this graphics card and it coming with 2 games. Like they used to bundle games. I think they still do. They used to bundle games.
PC World used to wrap them together.
Yeah, and I go, Dad, I need a new graphics card, and it was easier to just buy me stuff, than actually do things with me. So it was like, okay, I'll get you the graphics card. Just leave me alone, for God's sake. So we'd go and get the graphics card, plug it into the and it would be no good. And he'd go, oh, no, and I'd bring my computer set. We had a guy that did computer fairs and all this that I used to go to and get chips for PS1s and stuff like that. But I'd ring him up and I'd go, there's something wrong with this graphics card. And he'd go, no, you just got a bottleneck. I'm like, what do you mean a bottleneck? What's a bottleneck? I've got the best graphics card you can buy. Go, oh yeah, but now the processor can't keep up. Oh, okay. What do I need now then? Oh, you need a new motherboard. What do you mean I need a new motherboard? That's a new PC. No, it's not, because you can use the graphics card you've just bought. You can use the memory you've got. You just need a new motherboard PC. I literally walked to my dad and go, yeah, Jerome, his name was. Yeah, Jerome needs more money. So, oh, okay, no worries. And it was literally, I was a bit of a, you're probably getting a picture that I was a little bit of a spoiled kid when it comes to PCs. But literally, the fact was, every single game I bought for PC ended up needing an upgrade. It's felt like, anyway. It might not have been the case, but it felt like it needed an upgrade. So, but that was my my life in gaming in 5 minutes.
Right. No, listen, mate. Again, love it. Love all that. Love it. Paul, last but not least, close the evening for us, please, sir.
Okay, so let me take you back.
Thank you very much. I'm only taking.
It's 1986. I'm an 8-year-old kid. I'm doing what all 8-year-old kids were doing at the time. I was outside playing with my mates, playing football, and not playing computer games at all. And I just remember this summer's day, we were playing football, and it started absolutely like fucking pissing down big time. So I think I went home, and I'm not sure whether my parents had nipped to the shop or something, but I ended up going to my friend's house instead. His name was Terry McNally. And we went into his house, and he asked his mum and dad if he could put his computer on upstairs. And his dad was like, yeah, okay. So he set up the Commodore 64 on the TV upstairs. And the first game we loaded up was Impossible Mission. And or was it Mission Impossible? I always get it the wrong way around. And when that game loaded up, it was not only was it the first game I played, but it was also the first time I'd ever heard computerized speech, like from anything at all.
Oh, right.
And like that was the moment that I just knew that I had to have a Commodore 64. Like I was like, I need to have this. Like we played that game, and we played it all afternoon while it pissed down, and we must have been there for like 4 or 5 hours just playing this game. And I've played it later in life, even recently, and like I still can't complete it now. So I would have had no chance as like an 8-year-old, but it was just such a fun game and great memories. Because that was the first like computer I'd ever played. That was the one I wanted, and I remember asking my mum and dad if I could get one for Christmas that year, and I'm like, well, we'll see how it goes, if we can save up enough money. And they did manage to save up enough money, and my friend gave us his Mission Impossible or Impossible Mission tape, and he gave us another game which was Golf, and that was like a cartridge that you actually plugged into the back of the machine, so you didn't have to wait for it to load. So when Christmas Day came and I had my own like Commodore 64, the first game I played was Golf, because it was just you plugged it in the back and it was an instant loader. So like I always class that as my first game. And I've got a cartridge identical to the one I used back then. It was one of the first cartridges I ever bought. It's one of the cheapest and most common, but it's still one of the most nostalgic. So yeah, that's my answer,
mate. Yeah, see, we've all got different nostalgia. We've all, and that's why again I love doing YouTube and doing this, because I get to hear other people's stories, what they lived, because I didn't live that and you didn't live what I lived. So that's all, that's all part of it. But awesome, guys, thank you so much. I'm going to drop you off one by one. I'm going to start with Retro Bait. What have you got coming up next on your channel?
So like as I was mentioned before, with a couple of the games that I've bought, the Xbox 360, I've done my first pickups video for probably at least a month, maybe 2 months. I haven't been doing many of those recently. I think on Tuesday, myself, Danny Harrison, and Super Jim Tendo, James, I think we're going to be doing a live stream on Tuesday night.
Nice.
So we're talking about, obviously the football's on, but it'll be after the football. So yeah, I'm not quite sure of the mood that I'll be in.
Nah.
And then a week on Wednesday, I've got the quiz with obviously Scott, who is the 5-time champion.
Four.
Is it four?
You can add another one. You can add another one.
I can't give you any more.
Well, he's up against Games Room Bird Zone. So
that'd be all right.
Yeah,
that'd be
he's up
easy one,
against
that
James. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I'm just busy writing the questions and
just don't do any questions about parrots or budgies or anything like that.
Don't worry, Scott. I'll send you some messages, mate. I've got 2 of the fuckers. I can tell you about. Don't worry, mate. It's all good.
So yeah, that's pretty much. That's about it. Yeah, I've just put out a video today about homebrew on the Spectrum. Honestly, if you love the Spectrum, or you need to try this game, because I think it's the best racing game I've played on an 8-bit computer. Never mind just the Spectrum. This game is absolutely.
You're bigging it up, mate. If it fucking falls in its ass, you're gonna get raped.
The best thing about it is, it's free. You can download it for free. You need it. That's me.
Perfect. Paul, I'll drop you in the back. Thank you very much, sir. You take care.
Take care, Paul.
Till next time.
Later.
See you later, guys.
Later, Mo.
Essex Retro, Rob, what do you have in the pipeline? Do you have any videos going live tonight after this, maybe?
No, I've slowed down a bit. You'll all be pleased to hear.
Well, no, I love your vids, mate. Keeps me going.
So yeah, I'm only doing about 5 a week now, so I've slowed right down. No, I'm not doing that many. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I'm just winging it, to be fair. There isn't really a strategy. It was people like the videos, keep making the ones they like. I've sort of retired the Snog, Marry, Avoid series for the time being.
That's a shame.
Well, it's not going down that well. So when something's dead, let it die. That's the thing. So we'll see. I'm doing. Jo wants to do a pickups video on her own. She's been buying a lot of Wii U games. She doesn't actually know really what many of them are, but she knows we haven't got them. So she wants to do, she wants to do a pickups video. So, very keen. So it's all good. Yeah. We're doing loads of we'll do fiance plays. This week was, what was this week? This week was Crash Bandicoot. Oh, yeah. It's one of them where you're like screaming, like you guys that watch it, and we have got quite a lot of people that watch that fiance plays thing. Like you don't know how I feel when I'm standing there. I just want her to press the jump button at a certain time. So it's very painful but very funny at the same time. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, I keep doing collection sharing. I've done the Game Boy and the Game Gear now. I'll pick something else. I'm sort of asking for people to suggest what I might do. But yeah, other than that, that's about it really. Still game playing. Oh, and I think Jo's going to go on one of the streams to talk about her early things. And I'm looking for interview people to interview, all sorts of things. I don't know. What a waste of 5 minutes that was. I don't know, mate. I'm literally winging it.
Mate, it's all good. And thank you very much for coming on tonight. As always, pleasure. And I'll speak to you in a bit. I'll drop you in the back, fella. All right, nice one.
Thanks, Rob.
Take it easy, mate. Right, okay, just checking this. Okay, so Champion 2D Rob.
Yes, sir.
What do we have coming from you, my friend?
Well, to be honest, like I've fallen a bit behind on YouTube, just all over the place, really, man. I've had a bit of a crazy schedule these last few weeks, and my sleep patterns are out of whack and whatnot, so I haven't really had much time for YouTubing in general. Like, it's really terrible. Like in terms of watching, like I've fallen so behind. I've got like loads of people's videos on my watch list.
Yeah, you got to watch my video. I made a fucking video.
I watched your video. You fucking
but I'm still.
I left a comment.
It doesn't matter. You need to watch it again.
Listen, your comment, your video's been and done, mate. I'm now working my way across other people's videos.
I'll have to put another one up tomorrow.
So I've just been trying to catch up with people's videos, and also just trying to respond to the comments on my videos. It's been tough trying to keep up, trying to have time, because honestly, my sleeping patterns are out of whack, because I was working a lot of nights, and I found myself sleeping through most of the day. So stuff that I needed to get done through the day wasn't getting done, and it was really frustrating. This week I'm actually going to have a lot more free time. I might try and squeeze in a couple of vids in terms of making. Nice. I've got some Blu-rays and sort of that kind of stuff video coming next. And then I've got a Switch update video. I bought so many Switch games, it's not even funny. Like I've got stuff that came in from Limited Run, and I've got honestly, I've probably got about 20 games. Like just got stacked up, and it's kind of scary. I think I might have to really bring that back down, because I think I went a bit overboard with the spending on the Switch games. But aside from that, you might see the odd different video from me. I might make a couple of vloggy vids. Maybe we'll see. Cool. Some collection vids also in the pipeline as well. I've been meaning to do a PSP collection vid. Like,
same as me.
I've got a decent collection, and I've only really shown it off like in the early days. We're talking about like the mid 2000s, so it's long overdue. So so I've basically got that kind of stuff, but I'm still here. I'm still watching. I'm just a little bit behind. I'm a bit behind the YouTube time, so I'm a bit slow. But I'm just trying to watch as and when I can.
Yeah, cool. Listen, mate. As always, it's a pleasure to have you on.
Pleasure to be on, mate. Pleasure to be on,
man. I'll drop you in the back, but I'll speak to you soon. Yeah.
All right, mate.
Take care, fella. In a bit.
Bye,
Rob.
Whew, that was a good one. We've gone on for nearly 2 hours 45 minutes, man. That was a fucking
flown by, Anna.
I'm just reading the last few comments. All good laugh tonight. Yeah, lovely. Right. So, Fob, I'm sure you're doing what you're doing, so that's good. I'm not asking you fuck all. I love having you on, so that's more than enough. As long as you keep doing this, I don't care about anything else. So that's fine. That's how I'm saying it. So that's good. Mr. Zombie, yourself?
I've been busy filming. I've been filming lots of Spectrum videos. So one of them should be. I've had a little bit of free time to start sorting that out. So there's going to be some Spectrum videos coming up very shortly. There's a big Mega Drive video coming.
Nice.
And then obviously there'll be YouTuber of the Month. That's come round again really quickly. So I'm going to be busy doing that.
Yeah, it's come round quick, mate. That's fine. Yeah. From myself, so I've got to do pickups vids from the booter today and a couple of bits. Wednesday, I'm not on the VHS bootleggers stream with the wrestling. Unfortunately, I'm on retro. Oh fuck. Retro gaming. One second, because I do not want to get it wrong and look like a right ass. Retro Gaming Revival channel. I am doing a live stream, kind of like This Is Your Life. They want to talk to me about Swap Shop and my collecting and all stuff related to that. So I will be on that on Wednesday. I think it's 8 o'clock. So I'm not on the bootleggers, unfortunately, but I will be on that. And then 2 weeks' time, which will be the 11th, Sunday the 11th. Yep, Sunday the 11th of July will be the next Swap Shop, which will be another good one. So we'll all be back on. I'm just seeing the last of the comments.
That's the other thing. You saying July, the 11th of July, it's the London Gaming Market, isn't it?
Yeah, because I'm away for golf the Saturday and Sunday, but I'm back home in the evening. So, yeah, because I know you guys are going to the market, so we'll have to see how it kind of pans out for everyone. If you follow, I know Fob would be all right, but it's more likely be you, depending on what time you get back, mate. But
what time I get back, yeah,
but we'll work it out. It's not not in the world.
That'll be all right. I'm sure I'll be back in time.
Yeah, that's fine. Right, guys, I'm just going to play out my outro. And then we'll get great. So thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you all soon.
Later.